Hi, and welcome back to Illuna Nights. As always, I am your DM Shivam, and I use he, him pronouns. And I will let the rest of our lovely cast of players introduce themselves, starting with Nemo.
Hello, I'm Nemo. I play Pen Isidore, Gnome Rogue. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
The fun fact for today is that you're statistically more likely to get killed by Pen than you are by a shark. That's it.
I hate that it's probably true.
God.
To be fair, sharks don't kill a ton of people.
Right.
I think that's the point
Yeah,
of the
they
fact,
don't.
That's the point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but not what you go to.
Right.
Mhm.
It's the same as Ezra Miller, but not kill him.
Yeah.
You're statistically more likely to get attacked by Ezra Miller than you are by a shark.
God.
I let
God
that
damn
back.
it.
Oh no.
God.
That's awful.
Yep, that
Um.
definitely dates this episode.
It does.
God. Oh God.
Thanks, I hate it.
Yeah, all right, Kate.
Hi, I'm Kate. I use she, her pronouns. I play Plumeria, our fairy paladin who also uses she, her pronouns. Plumeria once had to talk her girlfriend down from trying to find a dragon to make it her pet.
But, like, why?
Yeah, why?
I think it's probably one of many instances where when Plumeria gets drunk or wine drunk, she'll get chatty.
Mhm.
But for
Oh,
Dragon
so it was
Lily,
Plumeria's idea and Plumeria had to stop it.
well, no, it's more like Dragon Lily just comes up with more unhinged things to do. She's definitely probably wanted to steal a few other animals as well, and it just
Oh,
had
I
to.
would
God.
say, is she like one
shut
of those
down
girls
Luna.
that come home with a different animal like every other day?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Plumeria gets told, "Oh, I found a puppy and a cat in the woods. Let's raise them." Plumeria goes to see him. It's a wolf and just like a fucking cougar.
Displacer beast.
God.
I'd take one.
Yeah. What I really like about this is that dragons are pretty damn sentient.
And?
It'd be kind of weird to just keep one as a pet. They're fully capable of speech and thoughts and desires and everything.
Just
And
get one.
It's like saying it's a similar thing of saying let's go find an elf and keep him as a pet.
God. I think probably the reasoning would have been, if you find one young enough, will you just get it to imprint on you?
Guys.
I mean, we're on episode 17, not 16. Let me restart the stream real fast.
Hi, I'm Izzy. I go by she, they pronouns, and I will be playing Indigo, a Shatterkai samurai fighter, who uses he, him, ho pronouns. And my fun fact for this week is Indigo first met a celebrity by accident. The famous actor Fantasy Antonio Banderas was having a fan signing nearby, and Indigo was trying to get information on some paparazzi in the crowd. And he was mistaken for another celebrity, and there's a bunch of pictures floating around of him being a secret, quote-unquote, secret lover to Fantasy Antonio Banderas.
That's funny as shit.
Okay, so very important.
Yeah.
Is Fantasy Antonio Banderas a human, or is he a different race?
No, he's a human, for
He's a
sure.
human? Okay.
It's got human energy.
Yeah.
Fantasy Antonio Banderas, but he's a dragonborn.
No, so how I feel is humans do more reckless shit because they don't live as long, so they just do reckless shit. And Antonio
Valid.
Banderas, I'm pretty sure, does his own stunts. I'm like 80% sure he's done his own stunts, so that's why I say Antonio Banderas.
Is he just refusing to mess with his looks? You can't improve
No,
perfection.
leave him. I love him.
Oh God.
If I were at the right place in the right time, I wouldn't be here right now. Anyway, moving on.
Oh god. And on that note, Elliot.
I made this fact up 20 minutes ago. So, when Syrinx is stuck in a conversation with someone he doesn't like, which does not happen often, he will either say nothing and see how long it takes them to notice, or when asked, just continually tell like weirder and weirder lies.
Doesn't he say nothing in the?
And
Syrinx
he's
doesn't like
found,
anyone.
yeah, he's found that almost every single time when this happens, he doesn't have to say anything, and they don't notice.
Yeah, no, this just implies
I
he
mean,
just hates everyone, huh?
yeah.
Damn.
This is before he couldn't talk.
And after. He
And
also just hated everyone. Oh, God.
But yeah.
And on this unhinged energy, what happened last time?
We staked out the museum at night, and then also during the day. We found out there's a skylight on it. We went as a group at night, and Plumeria pretended to be a bird to try and get back into the bag. Some weird, like, non-Euclidean physics happened, and, well, Plumeria got back in the bag. That's all that matters. That's how we were transporting her around the town at night. And we did find out a couple things. There's a drainage pipe on the back of the building and a skylight on top, and they do have guards inside the building at night. Then we went during the day just to go, tour the art museum with Loretta, who knows that we're trying to get the painting now, but not that we're gonna steal it.
Mm-hmm.
And we did find out that the painting is the most highly guarded one in the building, and Syrinx found out that there are some runes on the frame that could be some sort of lock, I believe, but he's going to go study them more when we get back. Oh yeah, that was the crux of it. I might be missing something, but let me know if
And wants to whore out Indigo, so we have a safe house.
Penn's plan is to have Indigo hoe around to find some safe houses.
God.
For after we steal the painting. Also, Penn pretended to be a rich old dude and talked up the director, and just unprompted gave the man the hotel we were staying at and our room number.
Yep.
So, and then...
That's gonna go extremely well.
Yeah, so that information is now out there, and not a danger at all to anyone.
Nope.
Yep.
No. Gonna. And just kill the dude after.
Oh, God. Yeah, no, and Ben's also trying to seduce this man, too, which is very important.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Yes. So all of that
I like how, you guys are like, yeah, we're gonna whore Indigo out, but Penn's out here doing the work.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to do shit.
What are you even doing?
I don't know.
What are we keeping the party for?
If not to hoe you out.
Well, these are good
So what we've learned is that Penn has pimping experience.
God.
God.
Is that the next week's fun fact? Yeah.
Same brain cell, Elliot.
God.
Nightmare. Lovely. So yeah. Yeah, you guys all get that sort of information. Syrinx, you have some runes to analyze, and Indigo, I believe you asked Ryzen to right after this go investigate into Father Delana and see if you could get a little bit more information.
Yeah, because Father Delana we know owns the painting, correct?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And he's also the asshole who did the bad things to Indigo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, as you guys are all leaving the museum at this point, unless there was anything else you still wanted to scout out or do there, I don't think there should be.
As soon as, it looks like we're done gathering information from the painting itself, Syrinx is going to just go on to the next section of the museum.
Yeah, no. So, you can once again just see, more of these avant-garde art pieces. They're all designed to be just extremely these artsy sort of like crazy symbological meanings. But to you, I don't think Syrinx would have any sort of like, if you don't know the story behind any of like the pieces.
You're just gonna
themselves,
assume there's a story, you know? Like, oh my
yeah.
god, it's art. People
Mhm.
are so creative here.
Yeah, no. I think Loretta is just kind of like joking around with you as she just kind of like strokes her imaginary beard and just kind of looks and says like, you know, I think this painting symbolizes how much the artist should have instead maybe focused on just being able to actually paint something on a canvas that means something and makes like a normal shape instead of just kind of being random lines on a canvas here.
Syrinx strokes his imaginary beard and gives an affirmative nod. He points to a sculpture on the floor that just looks like a pile of wires. And he writes down in his notebook, "This one speaks to me." It says, "Man, I wish I chose painting."
Loretta laughs and says, like, I'm not entirely certain that isn't just the power system for the building.
Syrinx looks around and realizes that there's just an open panel on the wall, and he goes, Vincent. He just shrugs. He just shrugs, actually.
Oh, God.
Is there any
My cat wants in 1 second.
Yeah, I heard her.
is there any exhibits or anything for like more Japanese art, like not Yakuza, but like, you know, that kind of
Mhm.
stuff?
There are a few paintings that are just like more of sort of like history pieces. Yeah, these like classical, I believe, like ink wall scrolls and the like. Um, they showcase like these fearsome warriors that you vaguely remember, like Kikyo telling you some stories of.
Okay.
As they face down like these legendary yokai beasts and monsters.
You'll probably stay there and just kind of contemplate for a while.
Yeah. Anyone else want to interact with that, or?
I think Plumeria might just sneak up to Indigo. Would you want to nab a couple of these on our way out too?
Plumeria!
Not sure who they belong to. And I'd be afraid of damaging these. So I'd rather not mess with them. The Foxy Lady I could give less of a damn about damages, but these no.
Well, that's fair. I assume the bag is safe enough for most things, but tempting fate is something we don't always have to do.
Is there any art that catches your fancy, Plumeria?
We aren't shopping.
Oh, I know.
Sorry.
I was gonna say, Shivam, I know this is an art museum, but jewelry also gets commonly displayed as well sometimes.
Oh, absolutely, and there would definitely be very expensive looking like necklaces.
Maybe we are shopping Syrinx. You don't
crowns and,
know.
like.
You guys.
Do the jewelry displays look like they have good security?
Oh my god.
They look like they have reasonable security. Maybe not as like high tier as the Foxy Lady itself, but it would at least be protected under the other like same security measures as like anything else is kept under.
So if I asked Penn to say pick the lock on the case, it wouldn't freak out because we didn't smash the glass.
From eyeballing it, that seems plausible.
She's gonna mention this to Penn later.
Oh my god. We aren't good people, everyone.
Is this a step towards evil alignment?
This is a step toward chaotic alignment. What are you talking about?
We're in the Hybrid district. Flameria doesn't give a shit about any of these people, and anything she can do to knock them down a peg.
Valid.
More than fine.
Yeah, you're stealing from billionaires. That's always morally correct.
Period.
The rich, everyone. The rich.
Oh god.
When were we ever not chaotic?
You know, that's true.
Valid.
Facts.
Honestly. But yeah, with some new secondary heist objectives.
It's like you have the primary objective and there's optional side quests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're choosing the optional side quest.
God.
Oh god. Yes, great. Yeah, no, as at this point you guys are headed out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, Ryzen just kind of makes eye contact with you, Indigo, as he says, "Yeah, I'm going to do some other things with my afternoon. I'll catch up with you guys later."
I give him an affirmative nod. Nothing more.
Syrinx gives him a princess wave.
He sneaks a wink at you before walking off.
Who?
Both.
You and Indigo. I mean,
Doesn't
probably
matter.
both, honestly, just kind of in your general direction.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh man. As
It's Syrinx up. Could you go ask him? I just remembered that. You fucking.
God.
As yeah, Loretta then says like, well, I guess we have the rest of the afternoon to ourselves then. Anywhere that you guys were also thinking about checking out? There's plenty of like food shops around here that are really nice, and as well as like oh, they do have some local theater performances, as well as like these new like innovations they've come up with. I think they're called movies. They're pretty cool.
What was
Sick.
the tallest building that was across the street? There was an apartment complex, or
It was an apartment complex across the street.
you know anyone that lives there?
She looks over at the apartment buildings. Let's go with high or low.
High.
Mhm.
Always high.
Always
Right.
high.
Always high.
Let's go.
That was close.
Yeah.
With a 56. Here's what I'll give you. As she kind of like does like a little bit of like a laugh as she says, I mean, my ex-husband lives in the penthouse suite.
You were married?
She
told
That
us
was
this.
one of the things.
yeah, she nods and says, "Oh yeah, for a brief time I was."
What's his name?
My attention to people.
I
And
I will admit,
Syrinx
I'm so
shakes his
sorry.
head.
I'm sorry.
Oh my
So
god.
happy when I was dying the last like 2 sessions ago. I was literally falling out of my chair trying not to fall asleep.
God.
I was
Excuses,
tired, man. I'm
Kenny.
sorry.
What was his name?
But my husband's name was Lloyd.
Lloyd Fortune. No, sorry.
Is he?
And Lloyd Webber, the Cats musical creator.
Yes, he did
Oh
actually
my
create a
God.
musical
Oh my
named Cats. Yes, that was him. Yup.
Syrinx writes
That's
down.
my ex-husband, the creator of In-Universe Cats the musical.
Wait, in this universe, is the butthole edit the canon edition?
Yes. she shakes her head and says, "I don't know what I ever saw in that man. He was weird."
Syrinx just writes down, was it good? The musical?
The musical?
Has some good songs.
Yeah, I mean, it was like a few good songs. It was just like
They're
Just
weird
a
and
lie.
codish.
just a lie.
The cult undertones are very weird too.
Hmm.
Well,
What
He
is a
also used
movie?
Jesus Christ Superstar.
Stop it! I was in that.
Fantasy Jesus Christ Superstar.
Oh.
Wait, if
No,
it's-
canonical Jesus Christ.
Wouldn't the full
Superstar.
title be Fantasy Jesus Christ Superstar?
is that like?
Sans stutter.
Dude, that sounds like fucking Jesus is a stripper superstar.
That's what it was in this universe.
Okay.
Oh.
Thanks, I hate
Anyway,
it.
past all the musical things that we now know too much of. Would it be odd if I guess I went and visited?
Very. It would be very odd.
She blinks
Ken
and
making
says,
eye contact
"Yeah,
with me."
were you a fan of his musicals?"
Yes.
You could-
You wanna?
She.
Is that a deception roll? Sorry, I need to stop.
You go ahead and roll one deception.
Elliot!
I'm so sorry. I need to shut up.
Elliot!
12. She nods. She's not gonna like pry any further because like she's not gonna ask you why you like Cats the musical.
She's
But
avoiding
she's-
looking into this.
Yeah, but she just kind of gives like an odd look to Syrinx.
Syrinx has no input. Nothing behind the eyes.
Wow, leaving me out here to dry.
Yeah.
That's
He
rude.
just shrugs.
As she says, well, I mean, I guess you're free to go and look into him if you can arrange some kind of meeting with him. We didn't really end things on great terms, and I'd really rather not talk to him again.
Well, that's why I suggested I would go, because I wouldn't want to put you in that situation. I just need to know where I can set up a meeting with him at his penthouse. I wanna cry.
Dang. We could pass Indigo as trying to audition to Phantom of the Opera.
Phantom
Okay,
of-
I'd be
No.
1000% down with that.
That's the same guy.
Is it really?
Okay.
Yeah,
so
Cats, the Phantom of the Opera, Jesus Christ Superstar, the same guy.
Oh my
They
god!
all
She
are.
just kind of is just kind of like she looks a little bit just like not annoyed, but just kind of like a little bit weirded out.
Can I
but-
just like grab Indigo's hand and pull him away from the group?
Well, yeah, but she'll at least say this. As she just kind of looks a little bit like exasperated, she says, "Well, I mean, I guess if you wanted to talk to him, you could."
Drag Indigo
He's-
away.
He's doing a audition of a new audition for a rerun of Cats, and he's looking for some new actors. That's the only thing I could think of. Though. Sorry.
Monkey's paw curls.
He also did School of Rock.
But no, he's not
Oh.
doing School of Rock and Phantom of the Opera right now. He's only doing Cats.
Fuck
That's the
you!
only one you can audition for
The
for
butthole
sure.
in it.
But
With
Indigo
the
is
butthole.
fucking Phantom. Or, no, he'd probably be the damsel. That's right.
No, you have to decide which cat you are from Cats.
I don't fucking know.
Sounds pretty Skimble Shanks to me.
Okay, I'm gonna be real. I haven't actually seen Cats.
Same.
fan.
I just
Big
know the
fan.
names are funny.
How dare you?
I watched the fucking stupid live action thing and I hated it and I didn't understand a word of what was happening.
Okay, Syrinx
so
pulls Indigo away from the group and, like, around a corner, just writes down in his notebook, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
It's not what you think. Look, where the penthouse is, we could get a vantage point of how to get into the museum from the skylight. That's what I meant.
Syrinx turns
Not-
and looks at it. And then he writes down, "I didn't think it was what you thought thought it was. But you're making her think it is."
Well, we didn't tell her we're stealing the painting, right?
He shakes his head.
And I don't want her to know because I don't want her in any danger.
He writes down, I think if we're going to talk to her ex-husband, we should continue that on our own. Not
do
in
you
front of
suggest?
Loretta.
Right. So what do you suggest?
Can we just go into the building?
The building's definitely private property.
I was gonna say, if it's like a fancy building across the street from an art museum, it's probably a high tier shit.
I will at least give you this. Go ahead and roll insight or perception.
Well, I feel
just
like
as you-
Sharing's wouldn't know, that's why he's asking.
Okay.
Insight or perception, you said?
Yeah, at least Indigo could roll insight or perception beyond just, like. Yeah, because Indigo, you definitely know for sure.
Hey.
Yeah, no matter what, you definitely know for sure. It's definitely private property. You can't just be walking in there with, like, nothing to do. You will get either thrown out at best, or, like, you know, the cops called on you, and that's not great for people who are trying to be sneaky.
Yeah.
With the 21, though, I will also add on to this. In a building like that, like, it's probably not just the people who live there. It's probably also, like, maybe a few maintenance workers and the like. So that could also be another possible route.
Okay. This is hard.
Sharing's just gives Indigo a nod, squeezes his hand, and pulls him back over to the group. And
as they go over back onto the group, he'll bow to Loretta. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to put you in an awkward situation nor bring up bad memories. So disregard what I said completely, please.
She just kind of immediately laughs it off, as she says, "Oh no, it's totally fine. you didn't know it's fine."
So what are movies?
Yeah, you can see her eyes just sparkle as she says, like, oh, it's this wondrous thing. So, you know how when we used to perform in theater, that occasionally you would have that one night where, like, your performance was just the greatest, and, like, sometimes you want to try and re-emulate that, but maybe you just can't, like, quite get that magic.
Yeah, I nods.
Well, imagine if someone was watching all of those, like, performances, and not only were they able to, like, pick that one night where you had, like, a really good performance and, like, your big monologue or something like that, or your big musical number, but they were able to pick out for each part of the show your best possible performance of it and stitch them all together.
His eyes go super wide.
Yeah, he nods and says, yeah, it's really wondrous.
Can we do that?
She smiles and says, you know, I actually do think that I have a camera, like, around here somewhere. If you guys are all interested, yeah, that seems like a fun thing we could all do, is just, like, put on, like, a little, like, movie just for us.
Hearing the word camera, Sharing takes his camera out of his bag. He shows it to her.
She gasps and says, oh, you also have a camera. That's perfect. Yeah, we can totally do this then.
You just write down, can this do that?
She nods and says, yeah, I think you should be able to record at least a little bit on that. I don't know if it'll last for, like, a ton of time, but, like, it should be able to at least record some decent amounts.
You just write down, how do I get the recording out of the camera?
Yeah, so she smiles and says,
it's so small.
She smiles and says, oh, in my apartment, I have a small projector just for some personal films that are a favorite of mine. We should be able to at least hook up the camera to the projector.
I have many questions.
Yeah, you go into a flurry of questions about cameras, and Loretta gives you a series of in-universe answers for how cameras work.
Eventually, it just says, I'll hold on to the rest until we get there. I feel like seeing it will answer many of them.
She smiles. Yeah. All right. So, is the plan for the rest of the afternoon for you guys? Just hang out and watch a movie with Loretta?
I
I
mean,
think we should war
Go
out
ahead.
Indigo first.
Yeah.
I mean, we can split the party for this. We just need Indigo and
Yeah.
someone else to just check.
I think this is a pet and indigo thing if this is happening.
Cursed.
Yes, it's fine. Yeah, we gotta war you out, son.
Unless Plumeria, you would like to go, or
I mean, she was more than fine with first stealing more wine from the hotel, but then joining Syrinx and Loretta.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's Pen and Indigo, and then everyone else.
We're going with
Yep.
Loretta. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Oh,
This will not
guys.
burn.
So how do you guys
Ever.
smoothly leave this conversation?
Mm-hmm.
That's
We
a
gotta
Pen.
war out. My son here needs to do a little bit around town. We gotta,
What?
yeah.
Your
Come
son?
on, Indigo. Yeah,
What?
let's go.
Well, we'll meet back at the hotel at sundown. Does that sound good with everyone? It's like afternoon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That sounds
A
good.
Sounds
Yeah.
manageable.
Oh god.
He just
They
follows
awkwardly
Pen, not
walk
knowing What the
away.
fuck is going on?
Yeah.
This
oh
ain't gonna
God.
crash and burn.
Isn't this worse because we know canonically Indigo worked in a brothel?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh god.
Well, time to use what that skill to use.
It's not. It wasn't a quote unquote brothel. It was more like a host club.
Yeah. So before we get into that scene, let's start off with Loretta, Syrinx,
pure.
and Plumeria. Yeah. Oh god.
Syrinx immediately just starts in. Do they have smoothies here?
She nods and says, "Oh, they do. We can grab some smoothies before we go."
Hell yeah. We go.
Yeah, you guys go to the smoothie shop, get you some smoothies. Yeah, as you guys are sipping down on your smoothies, Loretta just has a bit of a twinkle in her eye as she says, like, "Oh, did you end up ever telling me how you and Indigo met?"
Does Elliot remember?
The wedding.
Yes. Sorry, I have like the memory of like one potato chip.
Goldfish brain.
Yeah, Syrinx just writes down. Indigo and Plumeria and Pen were doing guard duty at the... Fuck, where do I work? The Court of Amaterasu when I was performing for a wedding.
So, you haven't told her specifically they're mercs, right? Because I think the original lie was that they were gardeners.
Nope.
As she quirks her head and says, "Wait, I thought they were gardeners? They're performing guard duty?"
Syrinx
Guard
writes
duty.
down this.
Are you gonna write down the word guard and then earner? Yeah, okay, that's what I fucking thought. As she just goes, "Oh, so they're like bodyguards?" As she kind of
He
quirks
writes
that.
down they were temp security at the court.
Ah, okay.
Also, Pen has a garden.
I see. So, why the name gardeners? As she turns to Plumeria.
Syrinx also turns to Plumeria.
Barry's like a lot of plant puns.
Yeah, right.
Fair.
Yeah.
God.
She nods and says, "That is a pretty good pun, actually." Oh god, good job, guys! You made this the perfect fucking cover. Oh man.
Got him.
As she says, "Well, yeah, but it's nice to know how you two met. I do like Indigo. I think he seems good for you."
I
Syrinx
tried
just
to like
nods.
ask about her.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, she smiles.
He writes down that he seems to be strange source of lightness in a what also seems to be a rather corrupt, so to speak, town.
Aw,
Mhm.
cries.
She smiles. at
Sobbing
that,
audibly from across town.
You hear echo.
Yeah. And she just goes on, just says that's really nice to hear. And in the court of Amaterasu, so that's like you perform there.
He nods.
She gives a beaming smile. She says, "Huh, man, you finally made it into the proper big leagues." And she says, "Like, oh, so what do you like properly like perform there?"
Just writes down song dance.
In non-specific
weekends.
detail.
I mean, how much more specific should he be?
I know that's fair enough. Oh God.
Hey, but they do weddings too.
Yeah.
They do formal events.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
fair.
Oh man. So yeah, no, yeah, you write down like yeah, some. I'm assuming some song names and stuff like that too.
Yeah,
that,
and he does write down that it's he would note it is run by one of the satyrs who frequents the Feywilds. That's how I found Illuna, actually.
She smiles and says, "Oh, that's lovely." As she kindly like drums like her thumbs out eventually during a lull in conversation, and she eventually just kind of says, "So yeah, so how long are you guys staying here again?"
Sirngstress son. Well, the vacation is a week, but I'd like to stay in Illuna as long as I can.
She nods at that, and she says, "Yeah, that sounds really really good." And you can see her kind of like twiddling with her fingers a little bit, um, as she's kind of trying to figure out exactly like how to say something.
Yeah, he just writes down, is something the matter?
No, it's. I mean, well, what I was thinking was, I mean, it's been so long. I've finally found you. I mean, would you be open to maybe staying up here if things are nice?
Syrinx's eyes go wide.
Yeah, as she just kind of says, I know, this is a lot to think about right now, and you don't have to give me any sort of answer right away, but like...
He shakes his head and he starts to sound, no, I'd love to. If it's an option.
She smiles as she says, yeah, I mean, it is. My apartment's, it might be a little bit small for the two of us, but I mean, we can think about upsizing, and I mean, in terms of performances, I mean, we've kind of been the dream team since we were children. Like, this could be great. And of course, as for all of your friends, I mean,
Can they come?
as she smiles and says, "Well, so I was thinking, yes, if they would like to. I don't know if I have as much space in my apartment to accommodate every single person, but I mean, we can figure something out. We can try to make it work if all of you would be interested."
Yes, Syrinx
and
turns
she-
to Plumeria.
Yeah, you can see her Lord also kind of look, but she's definitely like wincing a little bit because she realizes like your predicament in that.
Yeah, no, I think when Loretta mentions like Syrinx moving up here and then they go to everyone moving up here, Plumeria just ends up doing like the white person like flat mouth line thing.
God.
The white person.
I heard it and it's just very accurate, but
It's true. I can see it in my head. That's why it's true.
Yeah, so when Syrinx turns to her, like, his smile just kind of drops and he kind of mouths like an oh.
Mm-hmm.
And then he writes down, well, what if we go down back to the place by the court, wherever that is with buildings?
Or like, yeah, you bring Loretta back down to where
Yeah.
you guys are. She smiles at that and says, I mean, I'd hate to impose, and truth be told, I haven't actually visited the rest of Illuna that's not part of the Highborn district before. I mean, if you're willing to have me there and show me around again,
Absolutely. Very big
I mean-
font.
yeah.
I mean, and if you still end up keeping your work up here, it's probably far easier for you to travel in between than it would be for us as a whole to travel in between as a trade-off. I'm sure Fork has more rooms in the cabaret stashed around somewhere.
Yeah. She nods enthusiastically at that. And as you can see her like let out this sigh of relief that she's kind of been holding in for the rest of this conversation.
What movie do we go watch?
You watch Fantasy
Zorro.
Fantasy Zorro.
Oh god.
If you can't tell, I really like Antonio Banderas.
No, well, it has to be like a 50s movie, so it's like the 50s version of. There's a 50s version of Zorro, right?
Yes, there's like a
mhm.
shit ton of Zorros, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. It's a 50s version of Zorro
Can I say that we
with
stopped by
Fantasy
the
Antonio Banderas
Oh,
starring.
God. Can I say we stopped by the hotel and Plumeria is trying to convince Syrinx and Loretta to drink during the movies with him.
You're trying to sneak the fucking alcohol into
You
the
trying to
movie.
convince Syrinx to drink?
Yes.
It takes
Yeah.
0 effort.
How are you sneaking in the
No,
wine?
I'm giving it to Syrinx. I'm putting it in his bag. I'm not
Mhm.
fucking around and finding out more than I need to with the bag
Okay.
of holding.
Just making
God.
sure.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
Okay, yeah, so you put like a little, like a thing of wine into Syrinx's book bag as all three of you just quietly, like, just giggle a little bit in the theater, just sneaking drinks from the wine bottle.
The wine backpack.
Yes. Oh, God.
Well, we're having
Oh,
a
no.
great time.
Yeah, just a very great night is to be had by all, with a whole bunch of things that mean that nothing bad will happen to any of them in the future.
I'm
Yeah.
scared.
Meanwhile, cutting away from the wholesome, Pen and
The horny.
Indigo, you two are walking away down the street.
Making my way downtown.
Making your way
walking
downtown.
fast,
Yeah.
faces fast, I'm home down.
You guys have some time to prepare and come up with a game plan before you, like, maybe set off to do this.
So what exactly are we doing, Pen?
You gotta find a place near the museum that you can woo someone, and then we can just go in there after we're done with the heist.
Woo someone?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Just so you get
Okay.
access to the employer's room or something.
Right. Okay. And who exactly did you have in mind? Just anyone who lives here, or?
I don't know. I'm new to here too.
Hmm.
You can look. Oh, there are little places nearby.
Yeah, there's like
I look
shops
around.
and stuff. I think. Yeah,
Yeah, we go into the nearest shop.
it's like a bakery or
Wait.
something.
Sorry, Indigo.
Yes.
Don't go in. Yeah.
Okay.
Look through the window and tell me
Okay.
which person you want to go for. And I'll help you with it.
Okay. What shop am I looking in?
Let's see. There is a jeweler. There is a very high-end bakery. And there is a person who makes marble statues.
God.
I'm
Marble
going for
statue?
that
The marble
one.
statue maker.
I'm going for that
Oh,
one.
Going for the marble statue maker.
Mhm. I have
Yeah.
an idea. This is from watching
Who's there?
Bridgerton. Yeah, who's there? Who do I see? What can I see?
Okay. You see there is this a half orc woman.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see that she's currently like cobbling away at her next masterpiece. She's like a fairly tall woman, just like curly hair, wearing an apron that's just stained by all like the work she does.
Is she the only one that's carving? There's no one else?
Yeah, we'll say that she's probably like the only person there.
He turns to Pen. How about her?
That's fair.
All right. Should we both go in, or should you go in first, or
Nah,
how do you want to do this?
Okay. You gotta play along. I'm gonna walk in first and just listen closely.
Oh boy.
I'm so scared.
Me too.
All right.
I have a guess.
walk in-
No, go ahead.
I walk into the marble shop,
Mm-hmm.
just normal, looking around,
Mm-hmm.
stuff. I approach the lady, but I'm still looking at the marble statues. Then I look outside the window, near where Indigo is,
Mm-hmm.
and I gasp for a second. Hey! I turn to the orc lady. Hey!
Yeah. Okay, can I help you with something?
That Cerulean guy, that famous singer and dancer, is there.
Oh, is he
Look.
famous?
You don't know him?
No, should I?
Dude, he's rich, famous, and people say that he's awesome in that. At least, yeah. Pretty
You just-
cute
well-
too. Not my time.
from what it's sounding like he's pretty your type.
Yeah, kinda. But I'm old. I don't have a chance. You though.
No, I
mean, he's looking
wait, hold on.
inspired.
As she says, I mean, I don't know. Like, you're a little old, but like, do you want to? You want me to talk you up to him?
Oh my god!
No, look here. I'm happily married. Then nothing gonna happen here. But I think he's looking towards you right now.
She
Be
looks
cool.
up.
I'm good.
Is Indigo looking towards her?
Indigo's just looking at the window, wondering what the fuck Pen is doing. As she turns to see her, he just kind of gives a smile, not really sure what to do.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's mild. He's mild. Wait, be cool.
He's gassing her up. I love this.
We gotta play this cool so this goes right. Do you want help? Do you want me to be a wingman here?
This feels like a lot that you're really throwing at me here. I mean, I don't know, like if I'm even like ready for a relationship right now. I'm kind of focused on my art here. Like, I mean,
Loaded. He can pay for your art. You can just have a way better life than whatever you have, right? And you can do art still.
well, this feels like we're just kind of like we're just trying to use him for money now.
Oh my
I mean,
You
why
can use
not?
his body for your art. He has abs.
He has abs.
He
I say that.
he has abs.
Has abs.
I want to die. This is.
I
It have to
mean,
be a complex thing. I mean, he's looking here. His family. You should give him a chance.
his abs are very impressive. I mean, let's not just like take things too fast here, though. I don't know.
I start walking in.
Oh, wait,
God.
he's coming. Be cool. Be
Dude.
cool. I walk
yeah,
slightly away.
You're going like, oh god, oh god. Yeah. She kind of just like says, hey, can I help you with something?
Oh, I just saw your sculptures in the window, and I thought they were very impressive and beautiful, and I just wanted a closer look.
You can see her like visibly relax a little bit at that as she goes into proper artist mode. As she kind of like puffs up a little bit of pride as she says like oh yeah, I do my best out here. Yeah, were you thinking of getting anything in particular or a custom commission, something like that?
How much would it be for a custom commission of
I'm so scared.
hold on, let me pull that back for a hot minute. How do I want to say this?
Gotta pull that one back.
Hold on, how do I want to say this?
Indigo says, "No, I'm just looking sorry," and then leaves.
No, I'm trying to think of how I want to say this without being weird.
Is it a Greek statue of himself?
Yes, but I don't want him to seem like full of himself because she's not like that. Well, actually, I came here looking for work. Do you perhaps need a model? And he's saying this very sincere, not like sexy.
Go ahead and roll persuasion.
Do I use the thing?
Do you want to use the thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna use the thing. How much?
Okay.
How much do I get for that?
Yeah. +5, I believe.
Yeah, I think it's a +5, so it's a +9.
Oh, nice. Let's go.
Are you fucking kidding
I
me?
was waiting for beep.
Are you
Oof.
fucking kidding me?
Pain.
Do I get any advantage from the gas that Penn gave?
Oh my god. I
How
would
did you
know.
manage that?
Oh man.
I hate this game.
As
I hate
she's-
Roll20.
she says with a 2, she just kind of like sucks in her breath. of air,
11?
and she
It's
says,
an
Excuse you.
well, I mean,
11.
an 11 total. But yeah, she just kind of sucks in like a breath of air. She says, yeah, no, not really. Sorry. Look, I'm not like accusing you of anything like this, but I've had a lot of nobles come here and offer for just some quick like modeling sort of thing, and then like they insist that they need to take home the statue I made of them for free, and it's just this whole
Oh.
fucking deal.
No, you know what? That's more than understandable. I can only imagine what you go through on a daily basis. He says, looking very dejected.
Oh god. She looks like she feels sort of bad, but like she's not at least really budging about like the whole commission thing.
I looked to Penn kind of over her shoulder, not really sure what to do.
Ben thinks it's over.
Well,
Ben just shrugs.
I hope you have a good day, ma'am. I'm sorry for bothering you. And he just kind of gives a proper bow and begins heading out with his tail between his legs.
Oh, hey, real quick. As she kind of like pulls you in. Now, I'm just saying, that guy kind of seems into you. Do with that information as you will. But you have a good one now. As she gives you a hearty slap on the back.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
I just give Penn a really long stare
And-
before walking out.
Ben's gonna wait for Indigo to walk out, then turn back to the lady. That guy's really awkward, isn't he?
Oh
Oh
my
my god.
The fuck was that?
A little, I guess.
Me, you'd think he'd know how to talk to people. That was just.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely kind of weird, but again, you'd be surprised how often it happens where people just like try to get a free commission there.
Yeah, no, those rich assholes just do that.
Prize.
I mean, yeah, of course, the famous movie star. The theater people are all like that. I thought it would be different. Yeah, those child eating fucking cults saw that.
Jesus Christ.
So it's what they do.
You are doing a real hard 180 on him all of a sudden, aren't you, huh?
Cries.
Yeah. I mean, I just saw what was happening. Just don't meet your heroes. That's what they say.
Yeah. That's just. Oh
Ouch.
god.
You heard it here tonight.
As I'm walking out, can I look at the bakery? Is there anyone who like? Is there another blonde somewhere?
You're looking for.
God.
Wait, hold on. Time out. Are you going from business to business looking for another blonde?
Looking, I'm not going in and out.
You're
in
not
and
going,
out.
but just like peering in the window, just like no blondes. Moving on, peering in, no blondes. Moving
No,
on.
okay, first of all, I mean blonde as like a general statement, not necessarily the hair color, but just
Like the
witnessing-
himbo energy.
What?
Yes.
Syrinx is a blonde.
Oh my god.
Yes,
Why is that a thing?
seriously a blonde. Yes.
Roll me. Let's go with
Blonde
perception
check.
to find to find someone with the blonde
The
personality.
himbo energy.
Ditzy.
Yeah.
Perception. Ditzy, yeah, that's a good.
Six.
Jesus
I want to
Christ.
die. I just want to.
Roll.
I hate roll 20 so goddamn much. I'm gonna throw my fucking mouse out the window.
But yeah, with the 6, you find some people who are blonde. You have no idea whether or not they actually are the blonde personality.
Blonde personality.
I'm just gonna go into the fucking bakery.
Bakery. Okay.
Yeah. Who is there?
Yeah, you see this a halfling working behind the counter. And he's just kind of covered up in like in dust as he heads up to the front. As he says, "Hey, what can I do you for?"
He's gonna sighs and he looks at the assortment of sweets and stuff. Just
Mhm.
anything that will cheer someone up.
Dude, Indigo's hit rock bottom so fast.
As he offers you some bear claws as he says, "Rough day."
You could say that.
He nods, not wanting to pry further.
He looks at the dude as he's getting the claw. Is there a ring or anything on him?
There is not. No, I'll
Okay,
be nice.
Thank you.
Everyone in this
So-
town is married.
So, how long have you been working here?
About 5 years now, ever since I got out of culinary school.
Oh, that's impressive. Do you like working here?
He says, I mean, there's its good days and its bad, but honestly, nothing beats waking up to the smell of fresh baked bread.
Honestly, that must be a nice sight to wake up, or smell to wake up to. Sorry, I can't talk.
He nods and says, yeah, it is.
What's your favorite thing to make?
Running out of sweet names,
Clear?
macarons.
Maca what?
Macarons.
Macarons.
He
That's
said
the
it
thing
weird,
everyone
that's why.
think a macaroon is, but it's not.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, it was just funny because I don't know how you said it was funny.
Elliot's corrupted
It's
me.
macaron.
He beats me with the stick if I say it wrong.
Macaroon is the coconut thing, and it has 2 O's.
Yeah.
Macaron has 1.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But also, macaron.
Macaron.
Oh, I've never actually had one of those. Are they good?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, they're some of our most popular sweets here. You can get them in a bunch of different flavors too.
Which is your favorite?
Is banana flavor? Banana can be a macaron flavor, right? I'm panicking.
it exists,
Looking
if
up
you
bakery menus.
You could have just said a donut, Shiva. Then you could be
I should
fine.
have said donuts, but it wouldn't be a donut though. It's
Just say chocolate, Shivam.
a chocolate. Yeah, it would
Yeah,
have been.
chocolate. There's chocolate everything.
No, it's fancy. It's the
I
Highborn
walked away
district.
for 2 seconds, and I'm like 30% sure. Did Shivam assert that his favorite flavor was banana macaron? That
I'm
sounds
panicked.
nasty.
Okay, I have a thing of macaron flavors I'm now looking at. How about a matcha latte macaron?
Ooh, I would.
There
fucking
we
eat that.
go.
God.
Jesus Christ.
He takes out his coins and he purchases 2, but he only takes 1, and he asks, is there anyone else in the bakery with me, or just me?
Indigo holding up a line of people.
Yeah. Yes, there's someone else behind you who is like tapping their foot, just staring at you.
Elliot, stop.
You see? Oh my god.
I'm so sorry.
You see this tiefling woman in a business suit just looking at you.
I take the fucking macaron, the one I'm not gonna eat. I turn around and I offer it to her. Terribly sorry for holding you, ma'am.
Thanks.
Good save.
Nothing? Okay. I just go and sit by the window.
I mean, yeah, she looks pretty busy, but she kind of like awkwardly thanks to Macaron and nods to you in approval. The baker is actively at work as he goes back if you don't have anything else to.
Just watching from the window, just staring at Indigo.
Just Pen's
No.
eyes over the
Shaking
Just
windowsill.
his
face pressed up against.
Yeah, shaking
One
his
more
head.
place, right? A fucking jeweler.
You have one job, Titty
No.
Boy.
Ben says, "I'm gonna wear out myself. It's easier this way." And he walks to the next shop.
Okay,
Oh
this
my
is the
God.
jewelry shop.
Jewelry shop.
Mm-hmm.
I walk in.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
You do so. There's a very elegant looking Asimar man who's manning the counter. As he says, anything I can help you with?
What flavor of Asimar?
Protector. You can see he's got like these big poofy very downy
this
wings,
Cass?
almost like a swan.
Cass.
It's Cass.
Cass.
Ben is lost for a second, but looking at the rings and necklace. Then he straightens up his spine, flicks his hair back,
Oh boy.
and goes, I would like to see some jewelry, rings. I've been looking for some. I think my hand looks pretty plain. So I need something. Just something. What do you have?
He smiles and says, "Oh, rings for so." As he pulls out this collection of an assortment of very fine-looking rings. Some have like gold bands, silver bands. There's ones with diamonds, as well as other different like an assortment of like rainbow-colored gemstones. As he says, anything in particular you're looking at in terms of refining down your search, or
As he's showing me the rings, I'm gonna look at his hands. Are there any rings there?
not on his ring finger.
Ah,
He has some other
Hence-
ones just on his like we'll go with pointer finger. Just some very fine looking pieces of jewelry.
Ben looks at that, then stares straight up the man, and say, "Huh? You think the ring figure there would be occupied by now? No one managed to tie it down." Have they?
He kind of lets out like a bit of like an awkward laugh, as he says, no, I suppose not."
Busy life? What's the problem?
What'd you say?
Your life's busy. Just never find the one. What's happening here?
He kind of just like shrugs. He says, "I mean, just a little bit of both. Just a little picky in partners, I guess, and it just didn't really happen." But back to the rings, though, that you wanted.
I hate doing this so much.
You were the one who
You
wanted
chose this.
me.
You
Yeah,
suggested this, my man.
But you're the emo guy. I'm the rogue.
And
I'm an old man.
could have gassed
This
me
is
up
extra
more.
creepy with me.
Could have gassed me up more. Just saying.
Well, I'll at least say like this man. At least he definitely looks significantly like older. He's definitely like in his his 50s at least. He's starting to gray
Okay,
out a little.
A little less worse.
Yeah.
Still terrible. I'm
Still
not in the
terrible.
sport. Salary man. And Penn is gonna point at a random ring. Say, what's this one?
Oh, that one would be a silver band with an aquamarine gemstone. Would you like to try it on?
Yeah, sure.
He offers it to you.
And picks up, puts it on. Does a little wiggle with his hand, just checking it out. All right, look. Does it look fancy?
He smiles and says, "Yes, it does look very nice."
All right, how much is it?
We will go with that one. It would be 1,000 gold.
Well,
Oh boy.
that is something.
Mm-hmm.
What do I
That's
have in
quite
my
good.
pockets? Well, just check. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Pen is gonna sleight of hand put the ring back and pick up one 3 rows away from it and sneak it into his pocket.
And sneak it into Penn's pocket. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead and roll sleight of hand
Oh my
and
God.
pray you don't fail.
With advantage because I have the gloves of thievery.
Oh, great. Yeah. So advantage DC 15.
Oh my god.
I swear to God.
DC 15.
32.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, great. With a 32, you're able to grab a ring of like very similar value. It seems to be like about 1,000 gold is what it's worth.
Yeah, Pen nods and says, "Well, I'll leave it to your day. Unless you want to go for dinner, maybe sometime. I can shoot him a shot here. I'm old, but still need you need some. I have needs.
Roll persuasion.
You need some have
Wait.
needs.
You have the stupid buff because of the throne card, remember that?
Oh my god.
What, are you wearing the
Buff
pants?
because of what? I'm wearing the pants now because I can.
Oh god, you are wearing the fucking pants.
I don't remember what the buffs were for pulling the throne card. I'm sure you probably did that on your sheet though. I hope.
I hope it's 15.
15. Oh god. Yeah, is that with your bonuses from the pants and the everything?
I think it is.
Okay.
Pretty sure it is.
With a 15, he looks like taken aback, but like he just kind of like I'm trying to say. Nah, it's too late to give you disadvantage because you said the I have needs part. Oh god.
To have disadvantage, please. Double again.
Oh god. Kate, no.
Works for my purpose.
It's the
Oh,
only
God.
way.
Yeah, fucking with a 15. I guess he looks taken aback, but he eventually says, "You know what? Sure, why not? We'll try things out at dinner." What were you thinking?
Work. And your choice. I'll pay anything. And I walk out.
Without waiting
You didn't
for-
give me any way to contact. Oh, okay.
I quit this
I walk-
fucking campaign.
You walk back
Yeah.
in.
Walk back in. Man, I'll look you up. Maybe tomorrow around noon or something. I'll come here. I'll pick you up. So that
Okay,
sounds good.
we'll get lunch then. Sure. Oh god.
Okay. I walk out. I go towards Indigo. I slouch back up. Put my hair back.
Did I see this? Did I see him before he did all that?
Oh my god. I mean, yeah, I think
Yeah.
you're just like quietly eating your bear claw and macaron as you sadly walk out, and then see Penn walk out of the jewelry shop.
I just kind of raise an eyebrow. What was that?
I got her place. Can't do this. I mean, I tried with you, but I think I'm not sure what you're useful for right now. So should just go back to the hotel.
Oh my god.
He kind of just looks really hurt at that, but he doesn't say anything and nods.
I'm sorry, that was me. But you're a little rusty on the
It just
on the charming part, right?
it doesn't feel right to do it anymore. Is
Ooh.
why.
Oh. I mean, you have your principles. That works. But
I
next
know-
time you warn me first, so I don't try to, do that.
No, I thought I could. To be honest, I thought I could do it for the mission and to get this over with, but it just. I really like Syrinx. And I don't
Fair.
want to insult him by doing this.
That's very understandable. I used to have something like that, but yeah, it happens.
I'm sorry I
Uh,
wasted your time, Pen.
No, nah, it's fine. We had fun. That orc lady thinks I have a crush.
Yeah, that's a little odd.
Yeah, I tried to talk you up, but then you just immediately did whatever you did there. Just
Roll
didn't work.
20 rolls for shit, that's what happened. That's your dementia talking.
And breaking the
That's all
fourth
correct.
wall.
Should go flirt with Syrinx. That should help you. Maybe, I don't know. It used to help me. Not flirting with Syrinx.
No, I understand. He did not eat the macaroon. He just kind of wraps it up in a little thing, and I guess we start walking back to the hotel.
Yeah. All right. Everyone meets back up for dinner then. You guys all have a chance to talk with each other.
Maria, Syrinx, and Loretta just a little wine drunk.
Yeah, you can definitely see
Oh,
like all of
no.
them are kind of
I
like
forgot.
laughing as you
We've
guys
had
showed
so
up
much of a
with
better
Loretta.
time. I hate it.
Yep. Yeah, God. Oh,
As we all meet up in the room, Indigo kind of looks a little awkward, but then seeing all of you kind of drunk, he just is confused.
Good.
Loretta waves you two over just maybe a bit too loudly as she says, "Hey, you two."
Is everything okay?
Yeah, things are
Give him
things
a
are
thumbs
great.
up.
And she does a little hiccup.
Huh. He just kind of clears his throat, then turns to Syrinx and holds out the little wrapped macaron.
He like stares at it like it's an alien he's never seen before. Picks it up and writes down, "What is this?"
It's something called a macaron. It's matcha tea flavored.
He
Well,
writes down, "Thank
you'd like
you," and
Mhm.
just holds it.
It's you can eat it. It's food. Oh, right. That was
He just stuffs it
Okay.
in his mouth and gives you a thumbs up.
He just looks worried.
He's just gonna wait for it to dissolve.
You want some more wine with that, Syrinx?
He nods
Just
and
so
washes
fucking
it
defeated
down.
today.
Oh,
right in
poor
front of him.
Indigo.
Oh,
Indigo truly is the dumb blind.
yeah, he is.
Oh, poor guy.
But smoothing this over, so you just write down, "It's very good, thank you. Where did you guys go?"
It's a long story. I
He pats down a space next to on whatever everyone is sitting on.
Palmeria's
like
gonna
a
offer
couch.
a wine bottle.
He just kind of shakes his head. He sits down next to Syrinx and he says, "I am not good at being whored out anymore, I guess."
Stinks. Yeah, he's trying to hide like a little laugh, but seeing that he's actually being fairly serious, he just frowns and gives him a little pat.
But
But he's a little
And-
confused, so I guess he's writes down what exactly was the plan that involved pouring you out?
Penn had the idea of once we get the painting, we hide in a shop near the art museum. And to do that, I'd have to woo one of the shopkeepers or someone who works there, and I couldn't bring myself to do it.
Sirix
And I
is
hear
like,
Juliet.
Yeah, I heard of her.
she's burring.
Oh.
He the plan's just a little bit too funny to Syrinx, and he just writes down, "That sounds a little over convoluted. I'm going to assume that was all Penn's part."
Yes, but Penn's the one who actually got the job done. I just kind of
He looks
got a
shocked.
macaron.
And he writes down, "It worked?"
He just kind of shrugs and he motions to Penn. I guess he did it. I'm not sure how, but he did.
Seeing that
Pen
Indigo
burps.
is just yeah, oh poor Pen.
I'm very charming.
Seeing that Indigo is still like being all like sigh, woe is me. Syrinx just like narrows his eyes at him suspiciously.
Just kind of shrugs.
Can I do an insight check?
What
Yeah,
are you
go
trying
for
to
it,
see?
Indigo.
Indigo just seems so upset about. Wow, I have the shittiest insight. I'm only rolling because Syrinx has really bad insight. Oh, never
Ooh.
mind.
19. As much information as you want to give, Izzy, with the 19.
I think I know.
I was gonna say, for the audience, Indigo just feels like really conflicted. That's the best word I can put it. Like,
Yeah.
he wants to do a good job. He wants to get this stupid Foxy Lady shit done, and it is a good plan to get like a little bit of like a scapegoat to wherever we can with this painting.
Mhm.
But he feels bad he failed the mission because that's what he's known for, is being charming and shit, and he couldn't do it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he feels like it's okay because he's with Syrinx, and he doesn't want to flirt with anybody while he's with Syrinx because he really, really likes Syrinx and wants to make this right.
Try
it's
not
really
to generate an
conflicting.
apex.
Yeah, he's like, it's just really a conflicting time for him, because he doesn't want to be useless to the party. And he feels like that's the only thing he can do, is like, put on a performance and smile and look pretty. But he can't, because he doesn't want to hurt Syrinx. Even though I'm pretty sure it wouldn't, but Izzy is pretty sure it wouldn't hurt him, but
Indigo doesn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess with that 19, he just writes down, "Are you upset you couldn't woo anyone?"
He just gives a sheepish smile, but doesn't say anything.
And squints. Then he writes down, "Well, you've already wooed me, so I think that's enough."
He blushes to the fucking tips of his ears. And he has just this stupid smile on his face.
He just writes down, "You're supposed to kiss me."
His face goes red. He's not sure what to do. You know what? Instead of doing that, he'll take your hand and kiss the back of it and give you a flirty wink. That's what he'll do.
Syrinx almost blows a raspberry. You can maybe tell that's what he's trying to do, but it doesn't work.
Do you still wait? Hold on.
He just goes.
You still got most of the macaroni in your mouth, right?
No, he drank it down with the wine.
Oh yeah, he did.
Okay, you spit macaroni.
Why are you being so mean to me, Shiva?
Some
What
fucking
have
energy.
I done to you?
What card did you draw for him again?
Fucking bullshit.
We didn't
is
draw
what I
one
drew.
for him. That's why.
Yes, I did.
We drew one for Loretta.
Fine, hold on. I'll draw one for Shivam if you quit being a fucking
It's the
dick.
devil.
Oh
I
my
didn't do
God.
shit to you. God.
I think
Fuck
Plumeria
it.
was gonna be a shit. Pipe him and go.
Yes.
It's very good to see young love again.
Even though Indigo's the only young
This
one.
now twitches.
Alright, for Shivam. I quit.
What'd you
Is it
get?
the devil?
No.
Tower?
Is it the
No,
fucking
it's the
lovers?
fucking world, and it pisses me off.
Bruh. Only good things for
Enlightenment
Shiva.
I shall achieve by tormenting you.
The world in all her glory, beauty, and abundance represents an ending cycle, as the ancient Magaladane, whatever the fuck it says, the human dressed in beast's attire,
The
she has
ancient
mastered the
megalomania.
lessons of this.
The ancient
Transcending at the moment when all is complete. The world is crowned with horns that encircle Sister Moon. The subconscious is embraced, and all aspects of the self are brought onto one. The abundance in her arms shows all she has gained. The starry mantle is a sign of worldly illusions, now penetrated in reality seen in truth. Acknowledge the gifts that have
Penetrated.
been gained and the achievement hard won.
Stop it.
Revel in this time of glory. Fuck you.
I'm of glory. Glory.
God. Yeah, so with all of that and all of the fucking nonsense Indigo's been through today, I think Loretta will finish off with just clearly too drunk with Maria. First, as you two were whispering that entire conversation, she'll finally pipe up with what are you two whispering about over there?
Nothing.
As she nods and Syrinx, I'm assuming you have a wrapper from the bakery at the table.
Yeah.
As she just kind of looks at it and says "Oh hey, you guys met the baker up on over," as she says the street name,
Insert
7th
street
Street.
in here.
7th Street. And she says, he's so sweet. I need to set him up with one of my friend's sons.
Indigo just fucking raises his fucking hands and he just scoffs.
And that's where we'll go ahead and take our 15-minute break.
Fuck you.
Just destroy Indigo today.
I just want to make
just
one. I
suffering.
just
He's
want
just
to do one thing.
bullying.
I don't think with any three of them, and to be fair, you have a roleplay reason now, but I don't think you actually asked out any of them. But yeah, no, so all of you guys finish up dinner then. Loretta hugs everyone goodbye, and she leaves to head back to her place. The rest of you guys then just head back up to your hotel room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So, Syrinx, you have some runes to decipher.
I would like to know what they say.
Yeah, go ahead and roll. Let's go with Arcana with advantage. Yeah, let's go with just Arcana with advantage.
Arcana with advantage?
With advantage, yes. And I'll give you some base information too, but
I just did you sound like Count Chocula?
You did? Thanks for the advantage so I can burn that. Holy shit.
Oh god. Yeah, are we recording by the
Oh,
way?
yeah, I just didn't change the screen like an idiot. Whee! Look, we're back!
Hey, bye.
Now the
Anyway,
viewers
Arcana
will
with
see-
advantage.
Yeah, 29
27.
roll.
29.
29? Yeah, 29, right?
I can't read.
Okay, yeah, just making sure. What are you hiding from me?
Oh god.
Alright, with the 29, yes, you decipher the runes and you can very easily tell. One, this appears to be almost like a fingerprint identification lock. And basically, if you can get either someone's handprint or in some way get like a perfect recreation of their fingerprints and place it on the glass, like a full handprint on the glass, you'll be able to open up the frame. It'll like unlock.
Okay.
The second thing you can tell is the physical lock that's on the glass. The physical lock's basically a dud. If you try to pick it and if you successfully manage to pick that physical lock, that's what's also going to set off an alarm. It's apparently like you get the idea that it's supposed to be bait in case some thief tries to steal it, as very few people are well versed in magic in the High Point district.
Okay, that's interesting.
The third thing you can tell, as you take like a close look at like the inscriptions, you eventually manage to piece together almost a signature of like the name of like the person this would belong to. And as you eventually piece together the name, well, as it turns out, you would need the handprint of one Father Illuna in order to unlock it.
Fun. Hate that.
So Syrinx is just like sitting cross-legged on one of the beds, just absolutely hunched over like 2 books. God, why? That's the third one. And he just starts, like, while everyone else is doing whatever they're doing, just raises his hand.
What is everyone else doing, by the way?
Yeah, what is everyone else doing?
And he's snoring loudly.
Is he awake or asleep?
He's awake, he just does it for fun.
Wait, what? Yeah, wait, what?
I'm not surprised anymore.
Either that or he sleeps with his eyes open.
God.
And it was probably just chilling by the poolside, just his feet are in the pool. That's it.
Mary's probably just cleaning her armor or sharpening her, her weapons.
Stealing more things from the hotel.
Yeah.
They gotta replenish, don't they?
Yeah, every night we
man.
steal all the soaps.
Yeah.
Really, don't you-
Plumeria just running through all of the fucking like the mini fridge drinks.
God.
Yeah.
Legend.
Drinking the $10 water bottles.
Horizon here feeling his wallet hurt. Yeah, Syrinx just raises his hand.
You find something?
He turns his book around and points at the drawing he made of the picture frame, the foxy lady. And he writes down, it detects handprints.
Oh, you're fucking serious, aren't you?
And then he writes down, a specific handprint.
Ah,
He just kind of leans back and looks over at Indigo, and then leans back into Plumeria and Pen, who's making weird noises now in his sleep. And he just writes down Father Delana.
Oh, fuck. Lovely.
Just nods. And he explains the regular lock will just set an alarm off. It won't actually free the painting.
Well, that's good to know as well. How in the fuck are we getting this man's handprint?
look at his hand.
Do you know how fucking suspicious it would be if we took his whole hand?
Jesus Christ.
I mean, we can just take the whole body. Kill him and drag him around for a little bit.
I mean, if we do kill him, we could put him in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
We only
Syrinx
really-
squints.
Well, you give an idea for how the hell we're supposed to, you know, DNA handprint this shit open.
That's a DNA.
Well, handprint.
What's a DNA?
God.
Syrinx thinks. Is there any, like, thing I know? Well, I would know how the runes work, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Does it, like, connect magically with the person, or is it just, like, reading the pattern?
It's reading the pattern. So if you could find a way to lift the print, then yeah, that could also
Okay,
work.
so Syrinx will write down, we could have him print his hand in ink on a piece of paper.
How would we convince him to do so? If you're... Because I'm assuming the way you're going is we ask him politely.
Syrinx will smile and just makes a face.
I sometimes forget you are far too innocent for the world for your own good. Do we know if he's an alcoholic or something? I mean, picking it off, maybe off of a glass, a bottle, cup, and then sketching that.
Maybe he writes down, maybe we could convince him that we need it for some over-the-top art exhibit? Maybe it's the humanity of the Highborn district, and it's all these rich and famous people, but we have, like, their handprints. It's a representation of how they're still human despite being... Syrinx waves his hands around.
You know, that's fair. I mean, that's not the worst idea, but... second issue, and third, one, we don't know where the hell he is. Two, how the hell are we getting close to him?
You guys hear a knock at the door.
No fucking way.
It's him!
I swear on my goddamn life.
I go answer it.
It's Illuna. No.
I will
Oh
leave.
no. Oh no.
It's not.
It's
No,
my God.
it's Ryzen.
Oh,
I wave.
Oh god. As...
all of us panicking.
Yeah.
The final
Yeah.
boss.
As Ryzen says, yeah, hey, sup. Got some information for you guys.
I let him in.
Alright, he walks in.
Everyone or just me? Because I'm the only one who asked him to get it.
I wave Indigo over from the pool.
he walks in and says like, oh, am I just giving this to you for some reason? I kind of figured everyone would wanna
Go get
Do you want to do
everyone.
like some weird telephone game? I like whisper
I
into
go get
your
everyone.
ear. And then... Okay.
Syrinx doesn't
That's
say
not
anything
bad.
or do anything. He just walks away.
Yeah. All right. So you gather everyone up.
Yes.
And Ryzen says, "Okay, so found out a little more information about Delana. One, apparently pretty soon he apparently has a private airship, hosts some parties on them. Pretty exclusive invite, but there might be a few ways to get into that sort of thing.
Syrinx just writes down, I like parties.
Yeah. He points towards Syrinx as he says, I remember him saying something about like the frame itself and how there's something weird behind it where like you might need a handprint or something like that.
Points to his book.
Yeah, he says like, yeah, okay, so my hunch was right then. As he then goes on to say, yeah, so Delana does have this private airship, and it's normally fairly exclusive, but I do have a contact that could at least get you passes for looking like you belong on the ship itself. Apparently, the party is divided up into two different sections, so to speak. One is the just plain normal section where most of the people hang out. The other is a proper VIP section. That would probably be where Delana himself is at. Now, I can probably get you pretty easily into the normal part of the party. From there, you guys are going to have to figure out some kind of way to get into the VIP section.
What exactly does the VIP section entail?
He shrugs as he says, honestly, not really certain. Delana and a couple of his friends doing whatever weird things they want to do.
Christ.
But if there's no more questions, he goes on to say, so yeah, as for getting you onto the ship itself, yeah, so I have a contact. His name is Smiley. He's
Smiley?
a dwarf. Smiley, yeah, as in like the smiling. Yep.
God.
He runs a marketplace around here. I managed to schedule you guys a meeting tomorrow with him.
At what time?
Afternoon.
You mean during Nemo's date?
That would be
My date?
Don't you
your
have a
date
date
is at noon tomorrow.
Yeah.
This would be
Spend
afternoon.
date.
Okay.
Mm.
But yeah, no. So he says, yeah. So go in, talk to Smiley. He'll probably have you do something for the badges themselves, unless you want to pay a decent amount of gold in order to get them. Yeah.
Syrinx
sort of questions
nods,
so
not
far?
questioning this at all.
Okay. Yeah, no. So he nods and then says, "Yeah, all right then. So, yeah, you guys talk to Smiley tomorrow. Get the passes you need for the ship, and then I'm actually gonna say the day after that would be Delana's party. So, yeah. Any other questions or anything like that? As he looks then at you, Indigo, or any more things you need from me, Master? As he bats his eyelashes.
Indigo's just not in the mood, and he just kind of shakes his head.
Know if Delana has any certain likes or dislikes?
He shrugs and says, "Not off the top of my head. I'd have to get close in order to actually read his mind."
Worth a shot.
Ryzon starts to leave our hotel room, I'm gonna follow after him just a little bit away from the group and shut the door. So we're talking outside in the hallway.
Okay. I feel like it's pretty obvious that you leave the room itself.
No,
That's
I
not
know.
suspicious at all.
fine.
Syrinx ignores it.
Yeah. Okay, but you leave the room, Ryzen turns around and raises an eyebrow.
I have 2 more people I'd like you to get information on.
Well,
I say my parents' names. I don't think I actually gave them names.
I don't think you did. If you want to eventually come up with those.
Mom
send them to
Morning
me.
Moon and Dad
Mom,
Morning Moon.
Morning Moon and Dad Morning Moon. I think we did name the dad. 1 second.
Did you? If
There
you
are-
did, please send that to me. As he says, yeah, okay. Any sort of particular inclination as to why you're looking into these two, or is this more personal?
They're my parents.
He nods.
I haven't seen them in years for a reason. I just like to know their whereabouts so I can avoid that unwelcome interaction.
Yeah. He nods once again and says, yeah, I can poke around my nose in their affairs, see what they're up to.
He nods.
Yeah, with any luck, I'll have information then in a day or two.
Thank you.
As he begins to walk away, he says, okay, you alright? You're having this weird downer energy about you, and honestly, it's kind of harsh in my buzz at this point.
It's been a long day, and I'm dealing with people that have done shitty things to me as a child. So no, I'm not in a particularly good mood, and I'm so sorry that it's impeding on your fucking mood.
He just kind of looks at you and says, you know, this entire time you've been here, you've just kind of been putting up with shit. Did it feel good to just get angry there for a second?
Ooh. Ooh!
Oh.
Ooh! He goes to say something but kind of stops himself. What do you mean?
I mean, you've had to deal with all of this random fucking bullshit, stealing the goddamn Foxy Lady, all of that. And you have just quietly put on a smile on your face and just, you know, been going about your day with everything being completely fine. And it doesn't take, you know, mind-reading powers to figure out that you might be a little bit angry at all of this happening to you. So, let me ask you again. Did it feel good to just be angry for a second? To just be maybe a little bit selfish?
Takes a long time before answering. I don't have to admit anything to you. But I'll entertain your thought and say yes. But I have a job, and so do you. I know my place, you should know yours.
He just kind of like sighs and says, yes, all right, I'll be leaving now. But as he does, he gives you like a little bit of a wry grin over his shoulder.
Normally Indigo would squint or just frown at him, but he doesn't actually give a response. He's actually just contemplating his words, because, like,
Damn.
holy shit, no one's
Yeah.
actually, like, you know, because it's true.
Yeah.
He gotta go he goes back into the room, just really quiet. Closes the door, locks it behind him.
Syrinx just kind of looks at him, but he's already pried that question once today. So he just gives him a weak smile.
Indigo just kind of gives a little bit of a forced smile back and heads to the bathroom and just starts up like a really hot bath.
Yeah. Others, DM, scene transition.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
Sounds good. Damn,
Alright then.
Shiva, why you gotta hit
Yeah,
me with
damn.
that?
How dare
Oh,
you
God.
turn these shitty rolls into
Damn! Ouchies.
a whole thing?
Oh man. All right, so morning is here.
Need morning mood? No, kidding. Sorry.
Shut up. Yeah, all of you guys wake up. You get brekkie. Yeah, Loretta is there, and Pen, you got a date to go to fairly soon.
Surprise. Why?
You did it to yourself.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
don't
I
have
guess.
to go.
Hey guys, I need some money.
Syrinx looks
Are,
at
are,
him.
you, are you just saying this is general breakfast group?
Yeah.
Loretta is starting to pull out her purse. She's, how much you need?
Syrinx puts a hand on Loretta's.
I can pay. I take out the ring I stole from my pockets. Should be about 1,000. I just don't have money with me right now.
Oh my god.
Also,
As Loretta's just
Uh,
saying, oh, that's a nice ring. You don't need to like go pawn it or anything like that.
yeah, no. I don't know how to respond to that. Loretta, why are you here so early?
I normally come and get breakfast with you guys.
Oh, you do.
I
Sorry,
do.
the
I
dementia
like
now.
spending time with my brother.
That's fair. I have dementia. It's a thing that happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Syrinx just turns to Loretta and gives her like an apologetic frown and a nod.
Oh god.
So yeah. Don't think I can talk a lot right now. Because Laura is here.
If you can say that you head off with someone else in order to like get
Yeah,
some
I'm
money.
Yeah, Valeria's gonna go
bring
with Ken.
Plumaria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
'Cause she's probably wondering what the fuck have you done now, especially
Yeah.
after he pulled out the 1,000 gold ring.
So yesterday, the plan was boring out Syrinx. I ended up boring out myself. So I'm
You mean
the bored
Indigo?
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Indigo. It's the same. It's the morning. I drank too much. I can't do names.
Fair.
Valeria's just got kind of like rubbing her forehead and sighs. Why? You know, Penna
I'm
wasn't
inspired.
required for the plan.
I mean, it helps a little bit. Plus, I got a ring. I stole that from the guy I'm going on a date with. That's why I need the money, because I think the guy would want to be on a fancy date or whatever.
How much do you need, Pen?
About 800, 1,000. That should be good, I think.
That's just a measly 1,000 gold.
Just a measly. I can pay with the
A
ring.
casual 1,000.
And do not pay with the ring that you fucking stole without looking.
No, I'm paying to you. I'm giving the ring to you so you can pawn whenever we get back.
Alright. Only
Yes.
if I also scoped out some jewelry at that museum.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. Wait,
my
what's
God.
where are you gonna be? Gonna be. We need backstories here.
I mean, it's backstories. What? For the jewelry?
Yeah.
For me giving you
For the
gold?
characters. we gotta declare characters. We can't be ourselves in the jewelry store. For example, am somehow a sugar daddy now. I forgot. I didn't give him my name, but I'm not sugar daddy.
Oh,
I
Pen.
can just. Yeah. Things just happened to me, you know. I have no control over it.
How could this happen to me? I've made my mistakes. Got nowhere to run.
Well, Pen.
But life goes on.
God. Well, Pen, if I give you 1,000 gold, that's all I fucking have. So you better hope Vana can help us sell this shit on whatever market. And I get 3/4 of any of the shit you pick up in the museum.
Fair.
She's gonna give him 1,000 gold.
Oh god.
Oh my
Can't think
God.
Pomeria has 1,000 gold.
Yeah.
I've been hoarding it. I want more. I want better armor.
Valid.
Valid.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna mark down. I have a ring worth 1,000 gold, and I swear to God, Vana better know some people.
We probably know some people too in the normal city. Upper
True.
town is just
The art director.
the art director.
God.
Okay,
Give the
What
ring
we're
to the art
doing now.
director. Oh my god.
do you want to go
Pen,
eat
I'm
breakfast now?
We've already eaten breakfast too. I didn't
Oh.
exactly plan on going with you on your date.
Oh yeah.
I thought you
I
wanted to
have no
step
idea.
out. So you could fucking hand me over the stolen ring and not in front of Loretta.
Yeah. No. It's early in the morning. I drank a little bit too much. I think I said that before today.
Dementia's really hitting hard.
You know, I don't think Indigo is the only one who needs to be seen by a doctor when we get back down.
Period.
Yeah.
Oh my god. This
I
is a
hope-
nightmare.
Just be back at the hotel before you have to go meet this smiley guy. And don't
Fair.
do anything more
Go.
stupid.
Yeah. I'll try not to.
Good.
Oh yeah. One more thing. I told Big Shot from the museum that we live here, but only, but I was using another character that I was a filibuster Remington.
What do you mean?
If
What do you mean you told him we live here?
I didn't tell him we live here. I tell him filibuster Hamilton lives here. So if any guy, any guy with a posh accent comes along and asks, "Oh, can I ask my buddy Paul filibuster?" You just tell, "Oh no, he's out on business." I forgot what I told him. I told him what I did. I don't think I told him anything. I'm just an art snob.
You
So if he
told,
shows up,
you told the owner, the curator of the museum we are going to fucking rob, where we are currently staying.
now that you say it, that sounds bad.
Oh my god.
But reverse psychology, that could work.
What?
He wouldn't look, it's right under his nose. I'm just a mysterious, handsome stranger that he met a while back. So if he shows up looking for me, tell him I'm out. Unless I'm here, then otherwise I'll just talk to him and you guys go hide.
1, noted. 2, I think I'm drinking when I get back. 3, go
Yeah.
have your date, Pen. Oh, fuck. Plumeria's just got her
I think
hand.
Mary has said that at like every mission you guys have been on so far.
I'm gonna go drink.
A lot of things are pushing her to drink more than usual.
Oh god.
Drink.
Go, I guess, have fun. And then Plumeria's just gonna go back to the hotel.
Oh god.
Oh god.
And only tell the others that Penn gave up our fucking room once we are not around Loretta.
God.
Yup. Meanwhile at the table though. So yeah, Loretta is currently talking to Syrinx. I think she first starts off with
Indigo
just like
is there.
Indigo's also there. As she first just like talks to you, Syrinx, and she says, "Oh, by the way, I don't want to make things like awkward or anything like that. But again, if you do need like the gold or anything like that, I can totally give it to you."
He just writes down, "We don't." I'm not sure what he's doing actually.
Oh, okay. And then yeah, once again, she just kind of like, yeah, she looks at the whiteboard for a second.
The whiteboard?
like-
Where are we?
Whiteboard? Well, aren't you? We
Oh,
got
my
breakfast, right?
whiteboard.
Yeah,
I'm dumb, sorry.
you had a whiteboard.
I
That's the whole
forgot I
plot
had a
point. With
whiteboard.
pencil markers. And as she looks at your burnt marshmallow scented markers, yeah, she just kind of like twiddles her fingers for a second before she says, can I ask you a question, by the way, and feel free to not share if this is too private or anything like that, but
Nods.
what happened to your voice?
Indigo chokes on some juice.
Poor Indigo.
Okay.
Yeah, Syrinx, he doesn't look like upset or anything, but he just kind of gets that like 1,000-yard stare for a while. And he thinks of how to word this. There's a lot of ways you could word this.
I swallowed it.
I ate it. And he just writes down, I had to cut it out.
You had to?
Wait, he did it?
He writes down,
Yeah.
it's a bit of a long story. Very long.
Fuck.
She nods and she says, "Well, if you ever want to share it, just know I'm always here to listen."
He nods. He's not upset. He's just...
Just figuring it
It's
out.
a
exactly
very
how to-
long story.
Yeah. As she says, again, it doesn't have to be right now. I'm gonna be here for a good long while, so whenever you're ready, we can go ahead and have a good sit down talk about it.
He just nods and he just says, you don't have to be shy about it. It's just, as I said, it's a very long story. And I'm glad that I can hang out with you again.
She beams. Yeah. So.
And I'm
I
guessing
think
that's when Plumeria comes back.
Yeah, Plumeria then comes back looking exasperated. I'm imagining just fully rubbing your temple at this point, like.
Yeah, she rolls back up to the table. Okay, show of hands. Did anyone expect Penn to pretend to be a sugar daddy?
Syrinx
Loretta's
puts
still
his
there
hand
at the
up
table.
and then puts it down. Yeah, Loretta's still at the table.
That's not the one. That's not the thing she cared about Loretta hearing.
Okay, as Loretta just goes, "Oh."
Be right back.
Indigo raised his hand.
I take it none of us expected this. Great.
Indigo raised his hand.
You raised your hand. All right, yeah.
Oh God.
I'm
I'm getting more wine. Anyone want some?
Oh God.
Yeah, I guess Syrinx, I don't know what just happened after Sugar Daddy, but
Mhm.
he does write down and kind of hold out to Loretta's and just, it says, you want to have a really long sit down after dinner tonight, I can tell you. And he
That sounds
shows it
lovely.
to Indigo too.
Indigo just nods.
Because Indigo probably just like eyes bugged out a little bit is what I'm
Yeah, he
imagining from your
doesn't
reaction.
really know what to say, so he just kind of nods.
Oh god. As Loretta then sits up from her chair and follows Plumeria as she says, "Well, it's still a little bit early in the morning, so if have you had mimosas before?"
Have you ever been to a Feywild party? They drink at all hours.
Oh my god.
I would just like to say, I will never drink another mimosa in my entire fucking life. There was unlimited mimosas in Vegas.
Mhm.
9 is the limit. That's all.
I remember
And
you
then you
saying
die.
that.
I died
Oh,
that
man.
day.
Oh god, I'll keep that in mind.
And as you two laugh that off, we go ahead and cut over to Ben, who's currently walking over to his date.
Oh god.
Jesus Christ, why?
Do you want to bail, or you just want to see this one through?
I'll have to. It's part of the plan.
All right.
Take.
You walk down to outside of the jewelry shop. You can see someone else is currently like on duty. As you can see that the Asmar man that you saw before, he's currently standing there just wearing like a very nice looking suit.
Ben walks over. Says, "Oh, hello. How are you doing today?"
I'm doing really good. How about you? You look nice.
Oh, thank you. You do too. Wanna head out for a date?
Yeah, I guess so. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. Can we skip the date? Just
do
wrap
you
it
just
up.
want to skip
No.
the entirety of it?
Sure? No,
Yeah, okay.
yeah, we can do this. No,
Okay. No,
do
you,
this.
The monkey's
You can do
paw is
this?
starting to curl.
We gotta do this. What's the fancy shit we go? So, where do you wanna go?
There's a nice bistro downtown if you want to head there.
Yeah, sure. You go there.
Oh my god. He starts walking with you as he starts off with, I actually just don't think I end up getting your name, even though I agreed to this whole thing.
Oh, my name. Funny. My name is Bond. James Bond.
I hate this.
Your name is James Bond?
My name is James Bond. Yes.
Wow, that's a very nice name. Oh my
It is, isn't it?
fucking god.
I don't think I got yours either. What is it?
Hold up.
Googling.
do. It is. Fuck it. Daniel Craig. Yeah, okay, I guess that one. It's Daniel Craig.
Fun.
I was gonna go Sean Connery, but I don't think I can do the accent.
Oh god, no, that's fair. That one's a strong one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he says his name's Daniel Craig.
What the hell?
Nice name.
So, what do you do for a living, Mr. Bond?
International relations and gambling.
And gambling?
No, you gotta do something to feel alive.
I see. So the gambling's a profession, not a hobby?
I mean, how much I win, yeah, it comes down to that.
Wow.
The best gambler that I know, I think.
Are
I
you?
don't know a lot of them. Yeah,
Oh my
I am.
god.
Wanna gamble right now?
Sure, what are we gambling on?
Fuck. What did she say? Yes.
What did you just say?
Why would you accept it? 10 gold. Huh. 10 gold that I can get you. A food you like at the bistro. I don't want to do this.
10 gold that you can give me a food I like at the bistro. Yeah, sounds good. Oh my god.
It's reverse sugar daddy. Pen's
no,
just
wait.
fleecing him.
How about this? How about if you can guess the my favorite meal there, I'll pay for the lunch.
That's fair.
All right. You two head to the bistro. Yeah, it's this very like upscale place as you two are seated outdoors. A waiter comes by to take your orders, and as you're like looking at the menu, you can see there's a lot of very fancy like looking fees, sandwiches, the like.
Gonna- I'm gonna get closer to him, take a look at his face, and take a look at the menu.
Yeah, go ahead and roll insight then.
Oh boy, have nothing for insight.
It's like reading tea leaves, but you're reading like the lines in his face for like the menu item. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
He might like food. You're uncertain.
Tough guy to crack.
Yeah, it's a multi-page menu, and I was going to give you something about like the right page that he's like on as like eyes light up, but no, you cannot tell anything. He tries to remain like stoic faced as he raises an eyebrow towards you to order for the both of you.
Well, gonna order snails.
The waiter says, "You mean escargots, sir, right?"
Oh yeah, French.
Yes, it is. Fantasy French. Is something the matter with that?
Didn't we say Elvin was French?
Might have been something like that.
Yes, Elven. The other language I know for liking.
Yup. And how would you like the escargot prepared, sir?
You can't order them rare, Shivam.
Not in our world.
Oh god.
Oh no.
I'm not gonna look up because that would be cheating, so. No. Do your best. Whatever you think is best, the house best. It's that for us.
Best.
Just do something.
How would you like them prepared? Best.
The best.
The best. The best. Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. As he says, very well then. Oh my god.
I turn to the guy and say, well, did I guess right?
He says, I mean, I am kind of, I don't think you can allergic to escargot, actually, can you?
Not in this world.
Not in this. No, he says I'm allergic to escargot, actually. But thank you. I'll just order my own thing when the waiter comes back. You can have the escargot though. If break your fancy.
I can just eat twice.
Yeah, okay.
With a belly
You do
full
know
of
for a fact you are
snails.
still paying for the escargot, though.
I do know. That's why I got the money.
Oh my god. Alright. The waiter comes back with escargot. It looks alright. I don't. How do you feel about eating land snails
As opposed to sea snails.
as opposed to sea snails? This is what the Wikipedia article is giving me: is that these are land snails and not sea snails.
Oh. Ben is gonna try his best
Mm-hmm.
to look that like this is normal to him.
Yeah, you can see like there's literally just a snail shell with like green stuffing just kind of placed inside there.
And you get the snail
yeah.
fork.
Classic.
The special snail fork.
There's a snail. Oh, I see. It's like a
Yeah.
little two-pronged fork. Okay, Elliot, you've eaten escargot before, right?
No. Oh, I've
No, you
tried
haven't?
it. It's not good.
Like, do you see the snail? Like, do you see like a little slug body?
Like it's kind of like an oyster. You know how it's just like a flat like disc. Because when they die, they just kind of turn into a disc.
Okay, yeah. You see a disc that you know to be the snail itself.
The fleshy snail
The
disc.
fleshy snail.
This little eye pops out and it goes, "Oh."
No, yeah, you hop in here. You play the snail. Jump in here, dude.
Shivam are on different fucking energies tonight, and I could not.
The world.
No, the snail says that canonically, Ellie. What else does it say? You're playing the snail now.
Psst.
Well,
Try
Ben?
not to. Ben's looking at it. He's just gonna nod because he's not sure if that's his dementia or something else.
Oh my god.
That's all it does.
Okay, it was his dementia then. Can I roll a history to see if I know how to eat these things?
Yeah, go ahead, roll history.
Ah,
16.
16.
Okay, you at least know like to eat it with the fork itself. Like you've heard of like people eating this, but like as you fucking like you poke the snail
as you
like
sink the fork into the snail flesh, you hear,
Yep, that happens as you peel out the body from like the goop inside of the shell.
What the fuck is happening?
Do you eat it?
I look at Daniel Craig.
he
There's
smiles
his
at
eyes.
you like nothing is wrong.
Slowly move the snail fork to my mouth.
What's the matter? You barely touched your escargot.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Ben bites on the snail.
you hear it just go, dies.
Yeah, it makes like just this. It's horribly squishy in your mouth. It's impossible to get the idea out of your mind that like this is a fucking like the snail in your mouth that you're just chewing down on, mashing it up into this like mush in your mouth.
That is how we eat food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a horrible slimy texture as you swallow. It is not good.
They're not that bad. They're just a little tough. It's like an oyster.
It's
It's very
that
good.
scene in Lion King where Simba slurps the
yeah.
Yeah, the fucking
whatever.
drugs.
but he's
The
not
whatever.
enjoying it.
Mhm. I think Daniel Craig will go on to ask, do you normally eat escargot or?
No, it's a first for me. Never tried. Tried to be a little. Try to experiment a little bit here, but I don't think I like it.
It's always
How
nice
about
to
you?
Try new things in life. He says like, yeah, I mean, I did try escargot, but
Wasn't he
unfortunately,
allergic?
Oh, yeah,
that
he
was
was
the
allergic.
time that yeah, that
You're
was
allergic.
the time I found out I was allergic,
Yeah.
And he died.
and he
Sorry,
died.
what was
I'm
that?
a ghost speaking to you right now.
Ooh.
No, he doesn't say that. We're unhinged. Oh god. But you can see that he's impressed by your adventurousness. You've gained one fucking like
One
a
relationship point.
One relationship
One
point. with him.
relationship point.
Yeah. when you fuse personas of a lover arcana, they will now be stronger.
God.
God.
Fun.
The rest of the date goes on pretty damn well.
Thank you.
As he orders some proper food for you too. As you guys can actually sit down on some actually really good coffee and a good sandwich. The check comes around and roll a d4.
A D4.
D4. You want to roll low here?
Low. Good.
300
That's
gold
great.
is the check.
Oh, it's okay.
You did steal 700 more than that from.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
still at a net positive.
I'm gonna take my leave. Tell him I'm gonna be around town a little more. See you around, Daniel Craig.
He says, "Yeah, that's nice. We should do it again sometime." Oh God! As you now have 2 people, you're now stringing along.
Yeah,
God.
that's Ben.
That's Pen.
That's Pen's
The
character.
group's hoe. I'm the hoe
my
now.
God. Truly. As you head back to the rest of the group. As this is happening, oh God. The rest of you guys are in the hotel room, or are
Sure.
you just like,
Yeah, I'm
okay,
gonna.
so
I'll say again that yep. Now that Loretta's gone, Plumeria told them all the shit that Penn did, i.e., giving away our location.
Seriously.
speaking of that,
Yeah. Oh
your
God.
phone ring. Oh God.
What's happening?
There's a phone ringing in your hotel room.
Syrinx answers it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
What
don't know how
Syrinx gonna
phones
do?
work. He picks it up.
He picks it up and you hear someone say, "Hello, yes. May I speak to a I believe. Wait, you said your name was Remington Steele, right?
No, I was
No,
filibuster Remington.
Yeah, may I speak to a filibuster Remington? This is Sterling Alabaster."
Syrinx looks at the phone. Turns to
Well, you have a
Indigo.
better idea of how phones work, and you have a guess as to who this might be.
He. High or low?
Always high.
Always high. He puts the phone back on the receiver
Oh no.
and goes to get Indigo.
Okay, some time passes, the phone rings again.
I answer it this time.
Yes, hello. I'm hoping to speak to a filibuster Remington. This is Sterling Alabaster.
Oh, yes. Terribly sorry, but he's out for the evening. Something about some business meeting, something, an important luncheon. But may I take a note?
I mean, I was just kind of hoping to check in with him and just tell him to call me back.
At what number?
He gives you his number at least.
You know, just some advice for you. If you really want to impress him, he likes parties.
Hmm.
That's all.
Oh, it's a good one.
Ooh.
Roll persuasion with advantage.
Thank you. My one thing,
Good
and
energy. Energy.
You can do this.
it's to help fucking Pen, not myself.
Oh,
Oh, let's
I'm
I'm gonna
go.
quit this game.
A 26. With a 26, he says, I'll think about that.
We are his entourage, and he couldn't really do a lot without us. Just FYI, I'm sure you can't get anything done without your entourage. It's really hard to keep everything in line, and keeping your looks all situated and making sure everyone knows who you are and getting drinks and food. Just helping you out. That's all.
Yes, that all seems very, very good, of course. As he says, I need to make some preparations. I may call back in a day or two.
All right.
Yeah, good day to you now. As he hangs up, as I guess there's now a party in the works.
Or the
Meant
party.
the fucking the party.
The
Uh-huh.
party.
Invitations to the party.
Oh God.
Very
That's the
good.
thing that's happening. Yeah.
Shut up.
At this point, Penn gets back from his ordeal.
And
Hi. Hello.
why did you tell the curator of the art museum where we're staying?
I mean, I didn't really think it through.
He
Plumeria
called.
told. Oh, yeah. So
He asked
how
for
was
you.
that?
I said you weren't
Oh.
here, and then I said, there's a good way to get in touch with you and a good way to impress you is through a party with his entourage.
Oh,
He said
How
he'd
did that
call back
go?
in like a few days. He seemed to go well, but why did you tell him where we are?
Syrinx holds up his whiteboard. It says, "Is this why we needed the safe house?"
Yes.
could be. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I really didn't think too much through. But on the plus side, we're not gonna be here for long. And there's only what was his name? The demon guy, Succubus. Yeah, he's the only witness, so we can't just pen motions of finger across his throat as it goes. No, just no. Eliminate witnesses all, and then we're
Syrinx-
gone.
Syrinx
Ghosts.
glares at him.
Pen, I really do think I need to supervise you more. Oh, God.
I go a bit wild, don't I?
God.
I mean, it has been working. I got us a place to stay for.
You got
Whenever
us
we
a-
do our thing.
You got us a place to stay? He's letting you stay at his home? Or his
No,
shop?
we're gonna be at the shop. Yeah, pretty sure I can just talk him into it. He seemed okay with the date. It was a cool date. Oh, and Plumeria here. I give her money back. Turned out I didn't need that much money.
Do you want the ring back? What the
Yeah, no, you can keep the ring. I can steal more later.
Okay. All right, Pen. Let's go see this fucking informant and deal with this shit, shall we?
What are we doing now?
It's
We said we would in the
mid-afternoon-ish.
afternoon, and it's
Isn't it?
pretty
Oh,
sure. Yeah.
let's go.
Hey. Yeah, you guys make your way down there.
Making my way downtown, walking fast.
Guide. I can't say the word make your way over there now because it always
Never.
erupts into this now. Oh my fucking guide.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you guys head into what appears to be an unassuming shop front. You can see that the front itself, it appears to be just a bar with scarce few people inside. Managing the bar is a dwarf with just a very a scraggly looking beard and just like this big beaming smile on his face with one gold tooth just kind of shining in the light there.
See why his name's Smiley now.
Mm-hmm.
We head over. Good afternoon.
Hey, what can I get you folk?
We were told to meet Smiley here.
He smiles as he says, "Oh, and who sent you?"
Red hair, cocky smile. Bit of an ass. I didn't know if he went by an alias, okay?
Yeah. As he says, "Ah, I see then." Then he looks at like the other two in the bar and just kind of like puts a nod to them as he says, "Then let's talk in the back." And as he leads you into the back room.
Okay, that's
We
sus, but
go.
okay.
All right, yeah. You guys head to the back room area, and just on the walls, you can see just like various shipments of just like random assorted things from um a exotic like monsters that are being kind of like kept up in cages to various like weapons to God yeah, to various weapons, to packages of what you guys can probably make out to be various different kinds of drugs and other substances like that.
Syrinx walks up to one of the cages.
Yeah, there is a.
Like
Let's
the-
go with a flump in there. As he raises out a tentacle towards you.
I'm gonna do a history check. See if I know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I know what it is.
Yeah, you
Syrinx-
know exactly.
Syrinx takes off his mind shielding ring
Mm-hmm.
and touches the tentacle.
Great. The Flump's tendrils grow green, which, as you know, studying Flumps before, is the color of curiosity.
I send it good vibes.
You do send it good vibes. It makes a happy little E sound.
I send it confused vibes. And I look around.
Yeah, so the Flump just kind of let me see, I don't want to flavor this exactly. Okay, so they do have at least some sort of telepathy, as it gives you like the idea of it was once in like the Underdark, and it was living pretty happily there, and then some strange people basically like had captured it with nets. It doesn't really know what else happened beyond that, but yeah, after kind of rattled around in the cages, it ended up here, and now he's just confused as to why he's here and when he can go back.
I send him some more good vibes.
You do so.
What is everyone else doing while I'm doing this?
And at this point, yeah, Smiley, he's just kind of like he's squinting a little bit at like Syrinx, but he looks towards the rest of you as he says, "Yeah, so I hear all of you guys need VIP passes in order to get up onto a certain airship."
That's right.
I can get you guys that, but I do need a favor from you guys.
And what would that entail?
See, I deal in some pretty exotic merch here, and one of the things that I deal in are rare pets that people around the city tend to use.
Syrinx raises his hand,
Yeah?
takes out his whiteboard and writes, "May I see the flump?"
He just kind of points at the flump in the cage and says, "It's right there."
He kind of gestures to open the cage.
He just lets out a smile as he says, "Can't really open up the cages unless you're planning on buying him."
Holds out his purse. The money bag thing.
No, Pomir's just gonna like in front of Syrinx, put his arm down. This is not the best time for that.
Yeah, as he smiles and says, "Well, if we're talking business, we can do that after the favor there."
Puts it away.
As he says, "Yeah, so I deal in some exotic pets and the like. Um, I got a shipment a couple of days ago. Some creatures called some mind witnesses. Now, they managed to somehow escape, and they're kind of loose somewhere in the city."
Syrinx puts his ring back on.
Yeah, I would need help trying to capture them and bring them back here. You guys get me back my 3 mind witnesses. You guys can have the VIP passes.
Can I do another history check to see if I recognize what these are?
Mind witnesses? Yeah.
Flamira's just gonna straight up ask him, what in the hell is a mind witness?
And that's a dirty 20. So, yeah, Syrinx, with that, you can corroborate that all of this information is true.
Mhm.
Mind witnesses are similar to beholders. He basically describes it like this. So all of you guys know what a beholder is, right? It's just like this big round creature with like a giant eye that fires like lasers out of its eye and has like a big mouth to bite things. Yeah.
Yeah.
In short, if a beholder just kind of gets like dried up, almost like a raisin, it turns into a mind witness, which is a weaker version of it. As Syrinx, you know that the process of where like they get dried up, like a raisin, is if they're stunned and brought to the brine pool of an elder brain.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it's closer to more like an illithid creature, but it is significantly weaker from like its beholder form. And so yeah, no, these are particularly nasty little buggers. They can in fact fire random beams of energy at you guys, and they are trying to want to do so. So be careful about that. They also tend.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, he also says they do tend to feed off of. Well, the 2 big things are strong emotions and secrets. If you can do that sometime in the city and like, really just generate either like a pile of secrets in your mind that are really good and juicy, you might be able to lure the mind witnesses down. Or if you can some way generate just a massive pile of emotional like energy or whatnot, that'd also probably do it. I would really appreciate if you could do this out of the public eye, maybe find like a little back alley or something like that. Also, obviously don't kill them, but if they get a little bit beaten up, I mean, hopefully they'll heal it off if they're not too cooperative as soon as they see you.
That's what I was gonna ask, so thank you.
God, they're ugly as hell.
By strong emotions, do you mean hate? Do you mean
whatever
anger?
you feel strongest? Anger works. Sadness, love, if you're into that ooey gooey stuff. Anything that would just like cause you guys to feel a strong emotion, and maybe if all of you guys were feeling the same emotion, that does help. It would be an amplified effect.
Indigo, things back up to what Ryzon said, but
Yeah.
Yeah, it was convenient setup.
That seems.
So is this cage locked?
The flump the cage is in, or sorry, the cage the flump is in.
Flump the cage is in.
Having a stroke, sorry. Yes, the cage is locked.
Syrinx just staring at it.
The flump wiggles a tentacle at you. Yeah, no, as the dwarf says, like, if you're just gonna make puppy dog eyes at the flump, I can sell it to you for how's 150 gold sound?
Syrinx takes the money out of his bag and hands it over.
You do so, and he unlocks the cage.
Yes.
How big is the flump?
The flump is how big are flumps? Hold on. They're small creatures. It's a little bit bigger than you. It's
Like
like
a
the size
dog.
of like
Small dog.
like a small dog.
So
Like
like
a
a
Chihuahua.
Yorkie, yeah.
Yeah, Yorkie sized.
Syrinx just holds him in both arms.
Yeah, he's happy.
He purrs like newly out.
Oh my god.
He doesn't quite. Yeah, he doesn't purr. He just makes like a soft like ee noise.
Oh my god.
It sounds like this, like just a monotone, like just constant tone. Like you've taken a phone.
Like a
you
radio
have
on
to
the
hung
wrong.
it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And as you can see, his tentacles are now glowing pink, color of amusement.
Yeah, Syrinx has that ring on, by the way, which might be good for the flump because they're scared of really strong emotions.
Oh yeah.
Keep him away from Indigo.
Yeah, so Syrinx walks back over with the flump.
Well, that seems mostly manageable.
He
Except we're
writes-
looking at for 3, right?
Yeah, there are 3 mind witnesses you need to get.
Syrinx
question.
writes on his notebook that everything the man said was true, but he does elaborate. Would I did look them up, Shivam. Would I know
Mhm.
about the ability? Because I feel like that's something Syrinx would fixate on.
The ability of like they have
There's only
what
one
did you
they
roll
have.
on that
They only
die?
have one. I rolled a dirty 20.
You rolled a dirty 20. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. You just write down. This is a notebook, so like the other dude can't read it. They do have telepathic abilities, so anything you're thinking, us and perhaps people outside of our group will also be able to hear.
Ooh. I don't like that.
And then he just writes in, well, it should be fine as long as, we're not thinking about the heist or something like that.
If we only focus on collecting these fucking things, that should probably be fine.
But this here, and Syrinx holds up the flump, he can also sense strong emotions. Flumps are very kind creatures from the Underdark.
He burbles happily.
I was gonna say, how does the flump react to each of us?
He's currently being held by Syrinx, so he's only really reacting to Syrinx. So he seems pretty happy.
That's probably a good thing.
Well, he
Yeah.
can't sense anything off of Syrinx.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's just happy
But
to
he's
just
just happy,
be
yeah.
held, though. Yeah, he's just happy to be held.
What was I gonna ask? Shit. Oh, so flumps, they
Mhm.
have like tentacles, right?
Yes.
Yes.
How like malleable are the tentacles?
What the fuck are you wanting it to do?
No,
I'm
so
getting
listen,
scared.
no. Can we like if Father Delana touches
Touch
one
the
of the
flump.
tentacles?
Oh, could he
Would
like
it-
imprint the handprint on the
Yes.
tentacle?
That's what I meant, you fucks.
Just because I think this plan's so fucking
He's so
stupid that I need it
soft.
to work.
That it just stuck on him until it gets squished out.
Syrinx, as you like hold up your hand, the flump presses like one tentacle on each of your fingers, and as it like pulls it back after like a good like 30 seconds, you can see that on its tentacles are a decent enough imprint of your finger.
Well, if he's like gooey, maybe that would do it too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
that's
gooey
what I
enough for
meant.
this to work.
Oh my
But you
god.
would need all the Flump's tentacles to touch each of his fingers and like hold it there for at least like I'm gonna go with 15 seconds.
Okay. Hey, it's a plan, okay?
It is a plan and I need it to work.
Yeah,
God.
absolutely. Figure out a way to make it work.
Oh,
We'll
boy.
find a way, Shivam.
Oh lord.
Well, nothing else to do except start looking. So, out we go.
Yeah.
Wait,
Go.
can I look at the other animales?
Yeah.
I'm being honest.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I don't know why I said that in Spanish.
You look around. There's more like just fearsome larger creatures. As you look around and you see, looks up aberrations. Oh god.
What's the like the big frog dude? Slads.
Yes, it's slats are almost sentient. As you see, looking up my stat blocks, what are they? Yeah, a few just like animals, like there's some bats and like giant frogs. You can see that there's like these weird tadpole-like creatures, as well as like this weird like creature that seems to be like kind of dog shaped, but like it has like these weird scales on it, claws, and like this big green eye in the center.
To the dog.
What?
The dog?
Yeah, the dog has like it has like scales and like this one singular like green cyclops eye.
I go to him.
You go to him. He stares directly at you, his huge bulbous eyes staring into your soul.
I also have one eyeball, and I stare back.
Oh my god.
Okay. He's just kind of like he's looking at you, but you don't really sense anything behind the eyes.
He's perfect.
I kneel down, and I just kind of just watch him, trying to see how he's responding to me.
He looks like pretty like well, he doesn't seem mad or anything like that. As Smiley goes on to say, "Oh, yeah, so careful about that one's eye. Just don't have it look at you from anything behind the glass, as like you can see there's a layer of glass separating you two."
What is it?
Yeah, so if it looks at you and you're not protected by that glass, you can slowly be rotted from the inside out.
What is it called?
It's called a Nothic.
How do you spell that?
Nothic. It also looks like this.
Oh,
Whoops,
it's
I
a little
posted that
gremlin
twice.
lad.
He's a little gremlin.
Seriously, just staring at it.
Indigo, that is the last thing you need as a pet.
Okay, out of character, I think Indigo's a dog person, like for real.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I was looking for a blink dog, but okay.
Yeah, no, there's no blink dogs or displacer based.
Syrinx
Right.
sets the flump on Indigo's head.
The last creature that's in there is like there's a stingray creature that's kind of floating in air.
Hold on, you put the fucking
Yeah,
thing on my
I
head.
bonk Indigo with the flump.
You bonk
Gently.
in. Wait, hold on.
Gently.
Okay, so you bonk Indigo with the flump. Indigo, like, how good? Okay, go ahead and roll me. Let's go with a wisdom check to see how much of your like emotions are you suppressing mentally.
Ooh.
Yeah, let's go with the wisdom save. Dirty 20. Okay. For like a second, you could see that there was like maybe like a flash of red before like the flump doesn't really get too much from Indigo beyond that.
Ooh. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Syrinx
Did I
just-
see this?
Well, yeah, you see the tentacles drooping down in front of your face. As you saw the tentacles like droop red for a sec, or just like flick on for a second red as it touched you. But then as soon as you got a hold of yourself,
Indigo just kind of stays really still while this thing is on his head, and he's trying desperately not to have like any wandering thoughts float up, so the flump will be scared of him. So he just kind of stays still.
mm-hmm.
Seeing that, like, placing the flump on Indigo's head has had the strange effect of paralyzing him.
God damn it.
Syrinx just slowly lets go. Takes a step back.
With the flump on my head still?
Yeah.
Indigo
All the
doesn't...
Flump is getting is just green for curiosity on the Flump's end.
Takes another step back.
High or
Just, like,
low?
Always high.
Okay.
90.
He's okay. He's just kind of like... He doesn't know what to feel about, like, this on his head, so he just kind of turns to Syrinx and he's like, what are you... What?
Syrinx
why?
is like hiding his face behind his hand. He's just like trying not to laugh.
Yeah.
Just writes
The
down, you
Flump
look like a cat.
awkwardly... Yeah, the Flump awkwardly tries to, like, begin to massage your temples a little bit.
I go pick
Indigo
it
just-
up.
I was gonna say, Indigo just slowly reaches up and gently takes it off his head. Please don't do that. And just gives it back to Syrinx.
He just frowns and nods. And just writes down, shall we be going?
He nods.
Okay, and then Smelly says, and then, yeah, just last thing real quick. As you guys are headed out, as soon as you guys get back, if you have all 3 mind witnesses and everything like that, I do have some inventory to unload. I don't exactly know what each of these are, so if they have any unintended effects that might be considered illegal here, I can't be held liable for that sort of thing. But yeah, so there's 2 possible prizes then that you guys can select as a reward for completing this mission. As he puts down 2 things on the table. One is like a set of bracers. They're made of like metal.
Set of
And-
what?
Yeah, a set
A
of
set
what?
of bracers.
Razors.
Bracers, like arm guards.
Yeah, arm guards.
Oh!
Yeah,
Wait,
there's
what?
2 just like arm guards.
E-R-A.
Arm. Oh, bracer.
Mhm. Yes. The
I can
other
picture
item he
it.
puts down is a robe. The robe appears to be have a very starry pattern to it.
Syrinx is interested. He writes down, what do they do?
Yeah, very specifically, I can't know what they do, otherwise I could be held legally liable for these.
Squints.
So no idea.
Do you want us to take them off your hands? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, so yeah, as a reward I can give you guys one of these and you can buy the other.
Right now, or?
I mean, did you really? As he just kind of says, sure, I mean, I could just give one of these to you right now and have you guys, well, if you need to do anything to them, you guys could, try to do so. But I wouldn't recommend just running off with these. But as a show of good faith, if you do want your reward before instead of after, that's a possibility.
I mean... I look to the group, because I don't know magic shit.
Syrinx shrugs because he's aware that they'll probably get it either way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The
That's
only difference is
fair,
that,
yeah.
I guess you might attune to them faster.
Oh, that's true.
Plumeria.
Syrinx, you could probably tell us what these are. I'm hoping.
I sidestep towards the stuff. Pretend not to be interested, really poorly,
Mm-hmm.
and stare directly at them.
Okay. Arcana check, detect magic if you have that, identify if you
Is
have
this
that.
guy gonna be sus as hell? Is he like... He's already a little...
He's offering us some legal magic shit, but this is his loophole, so he actually doesn't get fucking arrested. Yes, he sells magic shit in the Highport District.
He's just like looking at... Yeah, looking at Plumeria, thank you.
Mhm.
I'm checking something real quick.
Yeah. As Syrinx goes to identify this, Plumera's just gonna pipe up. Just assume my friend here is very eccentric.
He
For
nods and
legal
says,
reasons.
yeah, sounds good.
Syrinx breaks out the tambourine, plays a little ditty, smacks his hand on it, and then slaps the room.
Okay.
What do I see?
With detect magic?
Yeah.
Both these items are magical.
What school? God.
And the schools you see are the bracers are abjuration. The robe is transmutation.
Abjuration?
Yeah, and transmutation. I will just note this too. I checked with the robe. It technically is transmutation because I saw like an ability that would do exactly what the robe does. But like, it feels weird that it's transmutation. That doesn't feel exactly right as to describe what it is. So just putting that out there.
Abjuration. Can I try to activate them?
So you feel like with the as you try to take on which you try and first, the robe or the bracers?
I think Sphinx will pick up the bracers and write down this will does something with defending.
Well, okay.
And then I pick up the robe, the transmutation. Just write down this should alter something about the wearer, perhaps. I put it on.
The both of them, or
Yeah, fuck it.
okay.
If I die, I die.
You explode.
Oh,
No.
God.
So with the robe, I think you realize that this would be attunement. As you put it on, did you roll Arcana yet?
I can do that now.
Yeah, roll Arcana.
Arcana plus 12. Okay, 21.
21. Awesome. Yeah, with a 21, you feel a little like smarter as you wear this. Yeah, you
God,
feel
my
like
brain
as you're
is so massive.
yeah, honestly a little bit. Yeah, as you kind of like look at like the robe on you and you try to kind of like figure out what it does, you can like just wearing the robe itself, like it puts you in mind of all like the time you spent like studying about various things in the world, as you feel like you can recall information a good bit easier and really you use the most of that big brain of yours. Yeah, that's a pretty good sort of idea there.
Okay.
And as well as the bracers. The bracers, yeah, you feel, to be fair, you don't exactly have much in the way of defenses, but like, you definitely feel at least a little bit more like you could maybe take like or maybe be better equipped to take a hit.
Syrinx
really
writes
it.
down, I like them.
Mm-hmm.
Great, choose one, and I suppose we'll come back for the other.
He looks at the party, and he just writes down, I'll be absolutely honest, I want the robe for selfish means. But the braces would be good for anyone but me. I believe it could help. I don't know, it feels as though they could help you take a hit. I mean, they are bracers, but they're magic.
Smiley does mention if you can take one of them for free as just for a reward for completing the job. If you want the other one I can sell to you for 1,000 gold.
Holy shit!
Would you take a trade for it? And Hilarious tossed him in the ring.
Oh,
Roll persuasion.
Let me double check that.
Yeah, we'll say this isn't high. This feels pretty fair. We'll go with DC 12.
Wow.
The one roll I get to do tonight.
pain.
Oh, that's so sad. How's Pomeria beef it up?
Did she drop it?
Yeah, she drops the ring.
He just drops it and it just cracks.
Hold on, wait. This is an expensive ring that's cost
This is-
1,000 gold. It's not gonna crack.
No, fuck
Yeah,
no. She
exactly.
just flubs it and it like spins around and nearly goes underneath one of the cages.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
As he looks at it and says, okay, this is 750 of it, I need 250 of actual gold. And the extra 250 is for making sure I can find a actual buyer who doesn't really care about what I'm assuming the place you got it from.
I don't have gold.
I do still have gold.
I think
Okay.
Syrinx raises a hand,
Yeah.
and he just writes down, let's just take the bracers for now, and if I want the robe, I can do it myself.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Who's putting on the bracers?
I hold them at the plumeria. And they
Oh, hold
magically
on.
shrink to plumeria size.
Wait. So this helps protect, like, I'm assuming AC.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Whose
That's a
AC
guess.
is the lowest?
Depends. Well, mine, but like ideally no one goes after me.
Mine's 16.
Lumeria, what's
But
your
I'm at 19.
Okay, I'm at 18. So should we give them 10?
I think we can give them to Plumeria, and we have a person with 20 AC in the party.
That's fair.
I clamp
Because I
onto-
keep running from people.
I just strapped the bracer onto Plumeria's entire torso.
God.
They shrink down to her wrist size, crushing her rib cage.
Oh god!
No. Oh god. Yeah, they shrink down to your size though as you put them on.
All
As
right.
all clothing works.
Yeah. They are attunement, so it's gonna take an hour.
Fine with that. I'm sure it'll
All
take
right.
an hour-ish to find these fucking things or find a good alley.
Yeah.
So now we gotta go
Um,
find the things.
Alright. Do you guys want to find the things that'll be our last thing for tonight, or?
I'm good with that. If
Mm.
everyone
Yeah.
else is.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do that then. Yeah, you guys head out the shop then. Yeah, you guys need to find
Do they
some...
stop Syrinx from just like holding the flump as he leaves, or is that kind of normal?
That's up to the rest of the party.
Well,
I
like,
mean, that's his pet.
Well, Plumeria doesn't really know what the fuck the culture is up here.
Yeah.
She sounds like this is like.
Have we
normal.
seen people with pets, like, walking around?
This would be oddly exotic, but it's nothing technically illegal.
Okay.
the shopkeep probably tells us.
Yeah, the shopkeeper would tell you guys, like, yeah, no, it's you can walk around.
Like,
your
walking
farm.
around with a fucking parrot.
Yeah. To be honest, like, the looks you guys would get, like, they'd be probably no different than the dirty looks Maria gets, unfortunately, for just being a fae, so it's not like, you know,
Okay.
more suspicion.
Alright, I'm gonna use the flump as a radar to try and find these bitches.
Yeah, okay. Just to get, like, a general sort of sense of it.
Yeah. I give
Okay.
him a mental picture of the thing, because I know what it looks like, because I've probably seen it in a book before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You do so, and, I'll say this, the flump can at least, like, as you're kind of looking around,
Then I
just having the
immediately put
flump
my
kind of,
ring
like,
back
lead the
on.
way. Sorry, what?
Then I immediately put the ring back on.
You immediately put the ring back on. Yeah, I figured as much when you interact with the flump, you're just gonna pop the ring
Yeah.
off, put the ring back on. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna get you for that one. I'm like, oh, you
Thanks.
forgot.
Oh,
Oh god. Yeah, so you're just watching as like the flump is like wandering about the city. Eventually you can see it like as you're just like looping around. In certain areas the flump seems to just glow a little bit brighter, and as you're kind of like narrowing down areas where like the flump is growing brighter, you seem to have narrowed it down to like, we'll go with like a 1 block radius of where like the mine.
Syrinx does not explain what he's doing. He just starts walking after the plum.
Yeah, I guess we just fucking fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you at least have like a 1 block area.
When we get there, Syrinx just writes down, I think there's somewhere around here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so 2 objectives, of course, just a reminder, find a quiet sort of area to you know, in case you need to beat these guys up. and then either create a large amount of emotion or create a large amount of secrets that they can hear.
Well, we should find that good alley to start.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck knows
Okay.
I don't want to do this in the middle of the street.
Do we need to make like a perception check
Yeah,
or something?
Check. Everyone can make that perception check, by the way.
Oh.
Or
Oh.
alternatively, yeah, okay, 20. Never mind, perfect. Yeah, so with a dirty 20, Indigo, you're looking around. You see an alleyway that seems pretty nice and quiet. Doesn't seem like most people go down the street that the alleyway even like connects to. If you bring the mind witnesses here, it should be a pretty normal place for.
Can we move
shadow
Horizon out of here?
fight. Yeah.
He's just
Evaporate.
haunting me.
God. Right. How do we want to summon this thing?
Personally, I wouldn't want these creatures to know our secrets, and some telepathic person adopts them and finds it out. So I think emotion is probably the best course of action.
Fair?
He's scared to mention the anger thing because he isn't sure how
Yeah.
he feels about it, so he's just gonna stay quiet.
Shiva, you can't say that.
First of all, fuck you.
Oopsies.
Oopsies. Shared my deepest, darkest secrets with someone who's sketchy.
I shared one.
Right.
Syrinx
Well.
sets his backpack down and puts the flump in it for safekeeping. Like he just kind of like I'm sure it doesn't like close, but like it's just there.
Mhm,
American
yeah.
vibe in there, the plump can.
Truly.
Yeah, you just see like two eyes kind of peeking out a little bit from the bag.
Wait, what's his name? Did you ever name him?
Syrinx shakes his head.
Are you going to name him?
He shrugs. I take off my ring and touch the flump's head. And I imprint on it the idea of a name. And then project the emotion of confusion.
Yeah, name and then confusion. I'm gonna look up. Let's go with this. I'm looking up a trinket generator.
Oh, hell yeah.
As God. As you see in his mind's eye, a pack of cards is what kind of like comes to mind to him at first.
His name's Aces.
Oh my god. Yeah, Syrinx just... He puts the ring back on, and he writes on his whiteboard. He seems to identify with a pack of cards.
Spiritually identify with that.
So his name is Cards?
Gambling addiction.
Gambling addiction. That's the one.
How does he react to these names?
He seems to react with equal like glee to all three of those. To Ace's gambling addiction and pack of cards.
I like Aces.
That's a good
I
one.
like gambling.
I really like gambling addiction though. Out of character. Can he be like extra excited for gambling addiction?
High or low.
Hi.
I
His name's Gambling
Oh.
Addiction. Fuck it.
Okay.
With a +2.
Great. His name's Gambling Addiction.
Or Gambles for short.
Gamble.
both.
Anyway,
Sorry.
How are we gonna draw out the raisins, guys?
I don't know.
Indigo just looks shifty. That is all.
Well, we think of probably the most common emotion, or something easy that we can pull up.
Disappointment.
Oh no!
Jesus Christ.
High or low, Pen?
High. Always high.
Oh no.
He stays calm.
I guess Syrinx writes down. Well, what can all three of you do together?
Like emotion-wise?
Emotionally.
Cry.
Personally,
Right?
the whole time up here, it's been anger.
I can do a bit anger too.
I look at Indigo.
He kind of looks a little bit like kind of frozen in place for a little bit. Unsure how to release said anger.
Just writes down, well, if you all want to pretend to be angry at me, I won't be upset because I know it's for...
I'm not going to
Emotion.
be angry at you.
Syrinx, I already have something I'm angry at. You will not be that.
Well, I thought I would offer.
Well, hey, wait a minute. Can you do minor illusion or something like that?
He nods.
Oh boy.
Could you? He's never seen Father Delana, has he?
No.
Mm-mm. You could describe him though and kind of shape the illusion like that.
Okay, how about this? Father Delana, and I explain X here because I don't know how you would have described a Shiva.
By the way, no larger than a 5-foot cube.
He's gonna be small.
Yeah, but he's there. You know,
He's gonna be
It's
to
just a little baby
scale.
version of Delana.
or like, I mean, it could just be like a portrait of him just floating
Mhm.
there. You know?
Yeah.
Nah, Syrinx is gonna go for a 5-foot scale 3D model.
Okay.
Okay. Well, the image you have in your mind.
So
of
how does
him,
Indigo describe him? Does he?
Yeah, so-
because we know he's like related to the people with the uniforms that I forget the name of constantly.
The Inquisitors?
Yeah, the
Mhm.
Inquisitors, right?
I will leave it up to you, by the way, however you describe him.
Yeah.
It's not-
Ooh,
Give me some
okay,
flavor text.
So, I guess how Indigo remembers him, because he
Yeah.
was really young when he remembers Father Delana. He is a middle-aged man. He's not super old, he's not super young, he's like middle-aged. He has black as night hair. Like, you can't even see, like, it's so dark you can't see reflections of the light. It just kind of soaks in his hair.
So he's evil.
Yeah, very. He has like these bright blue pale eyes that look almost soulless. His cheeks are a bit sunken in. He looks like he's a skeleton figure, just really tall and gangly. His hands are like almost like spider feet, like legs. Like they're just long and just disgusting. He has
Syrinx's
super
nose
thin
scrunches
lips.
up.
The only imperfection that this man has is he has a single freckle on like his right cheek. He isn't sure if it was a freckle or a mole, but there was like a distinguished dark like spot on his right cheek.
Alright, Syrinx attempts to conjure up a really, like, sallow, gangly man. At 5 feet tall. Plumeria, this might be interesting to you, but the information that he's an Inquisitor, I think Syrinx puts him in a 100-year-old uniform that you would recognize.
He definitely would.
And yeah, I guess if Indigo wants to continue describing him while he's conjuring up the illusion, Syrinx would make minor fixes.
mean, the only thing he's ever seen him dressed in is his priest outfit, not the Inquisitor outfit. It's a priest outfit. So the Inquisitor outfits are like dark blues and purples and like hints of white. His is completely white with like hints of blue, like the trim is blue. But he has a lot of like, funnily enough, just gold, gloves on. Even though they should be white, they're gold. He has like a gold like big ass like. Are they worshiping Jesus or what? We
No,
never
not
established.
Jesus.
we
We
never
shouldn't do that.
No, I know, but we never established what god this
well,
church
Indigo
is for.
doesn't know.
Mhm.
It's Pen.
It's pen. Oh fuck.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah, Syrinx
he
makes
had this
the
gold thing.
color changes to him.
Hmm.
He just swaps the colors in the uniform, puts him in gold gloves.
I guess whatever symbol of the god that they worshipped, because I'm not sure either. I don't know. I don't think Indigo would remember, to
Mhm.
be honest.
Blocked it
So,
out.
yeah, some gold pendant just hanging around his neck.
Flavor
like
Flav
this-
clock.
Stupid ass hat.
Yeah,
I
I've
think
conjured
that's all
up the
I
man of your
remember.
nightmares.
Yeah. I think, okay, you know what? I'm gonna do this. As Indigo's describing him, does his anger actually, like, rise out of him? Like, he feels it, like, bubbling up in his chest, and as he's explaining, his voice just gets, like, harsher and angrier as he's watching you make this. He's not mad at you, he's just staring
yeah.
straight at
Mhm.
the illusion, and he's, to the point he almost starts shouting, but he has to hold himself back because he realizes they're in an alleyway and he can't
Yeah.
fucking shout.
So yeah, we're generating some anger here.
A lot
By the
of
way,
anger.
I'm actually going to change up one tiny thing.
God damn it.
Instead of an alleyway, how about it's an abandoned bar? Like
Okay.
it's been like
I'm down.
closed down for a bit, but yeah, you guys are all
Just
You
gotta.
can just dash a bit louder.
Is
Okay.
it because you have a map for that?
Maybe.
Silence.
We're here
Don't
now.
call me out like this.
Yeah, as Syrinx is continuing to fix this conjuration, he turns to Pen and Plumeria.
Pen is angry that we're not killing enough people.
Plumeria is just sitting. Not really sitting, she's floating. And she begins to think. And you can see her holding on to the hilt of her sword. Just like a death grip. But she is angry. You're not sure at what.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Plumeria, you're definitely at that you're at like the anger point. Let's see. Indigo, you said that are you still holding yourself like your anger back at all a little bit or
He's holding back his voice. I think that, yeah, you know what? Yeah, because he doesn't want other people to hear him.
Mhm.
He knows that he needs to be angry, and he's getting to that point, but he just can't bring himself to fully let go.
Yeah. It's not quite there yet for you, for Pen. Yeah. Got the snake. How angry actually is Pen about that? Like the killing enough people?
No, Pen is a bit if, but he's not that mad, so it's not a really strong emotion.
Yeah. It's close to getting there. Syrinx, you can definitely tell as like is the flump there? He's just like in the bag
Yeah.
still or yeah. As you're kind of like looking at him, he appears just kind of like fine as like you take like a peek at his tentacle. It's not even quite it's like kind of a little bit red, but like not quite there yet.
Checks the
You need to definitely
tentacles.
get it. Yeah, you need to get it a little bit stronger.
I actually walk over to Pen. I take out my whiteboard. Just write down. I don't think this is working.
Oh, I know. We all have something we share. Or are we have to share the emotion, right?
He nods.
Grief.
Blinks.
It's a good one, right? If it has to be
And
strong.
just quietly turns to Indigo, who's absolutely fuming over in the corner.
Cause I'm not
Yes,
very
you-
angry. Sorry.
Yeah, he's just worked up. That's probably the best word I could put it. He's
Yeah.
just worked up. He's not fully let himself go yet. And he looks to Syrinx, unsure why he's being approached.
Yeah. I'm gonna walk over, just gently grab Indigo's hand, and look over at Plumeria. And show her the whiteboard that also still says, I don't think this is working.
Do we have to do secrets then? Or do we not think emotions will be enough?
Okay, Syrinx, I think you're insightful enough to at least know this. Like, Plumeria definitely, she looked extremely fucking pissed off. You could definitely
Yeah.
tell she was her anger level. Pen for sure, like, it was hard to kind of see him there. Indigo, you could definitely at least tell for sure, like, he was like cutting off like his voice to make sure he wasn't getting too loud. Like,
Yeah.
he wasn't fully letting go, and Pen still needs something to really be angry at.
Yeah.
AKA, Shivam really wants us to be mad. You get pissed at God.
Don't you want to go ape shit?
Yeah.
How about this, Pen? Think about how angry, how furious you were when we found the office burning.
It's a good one.
Mm.
Didn't like that at all. That was bad.
All of
Didn't
the
even have
plants-
to get to kill that person. Thing.
all of the plants that you lost.
Pen, you did kill her.
Wait, yeah, no, Nemo does have the head. Amira couldn't hold it, so she gave it to Pen.
Does he still have it on him currently?
Oh no, you wouldn't have it on you because you'd probably leave it back at home in the airport security.
Oh,
Yeah,
Probably
God.
not great to have an actual.
Fair.
And head, yeah, no shit.
Yeah, remember, I did kill that person. I'm gonna pretend I didn't, so the anger's a little bit strong.
Okay.
You gotta purge the angers. Cause it's still mad about we not killed people. I mean,
Yeah.
their decks are right there. We can just split them.
Oh,
And we are
God.
not doing that enough.
Syrinx just kind of looks at Pen and then
Oh.
blinks.
Yeah, Pen's really starting to get worked up a good bit, I think, at that. I think with the dementia sleeping into your mind that you didn't quite get to kill that person. Yeah, you're starting to get worked up a good bit more, and like, man, like, you guys have been sparing a lot of people lately that you should just be killing and burying. Like,
Damn, Shivam. Shit.
are
Those
you,
people shouldn't be
are you guys
alive.
growing soft?
Wow.
Whoa.
The fuck?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as Pen's starting to fucking get real angry. And then Indigo, do you try to get yourself like angry again?
I think, yeah, he'll try. It's just a little harder now because I don't know. He's more focused on the other two. Hearing that
Syrinx
it's
is
not
like
working.
actively trying to calm him down, which is not helping.
Indigo has a hard time performing around others.
God.
This is true.
Stop. Oh man. Okay, so with Syrinx also kind of then calming down Indigo, I think Plumeria, you maybe might notice this at all if we want to keep going down this. Okay, so first of all, do you want to go down a different path here, or because I'll give you one more chance. Like, I think Plumeria, you would definitely notice that like
Syrinx is
Syrinx
not
is-
helping.
yeah, Syrinx is calming down Indigo when like he really needs to like let himself be angry in order to maybe cinch this.
I think Flumeria is just gonna like pat Syrinx on the shoulder. Just stand back a moment.
Yeah, he realizing what he's doing, he just he goes to sit by the flump.
God. I'm nervous.
Indigo. You
Yes.
don't need Father Delano to be angry. You don't need just an image. You need to remember what he did to you. How casual I'm assuming he was about it.
He nods.
Do you know if he enjoyed it? He might have.
Ooh. Ooh.
Wouldn't you like to give that back to him tenfold?
Holy shit, you're saying the right words.
Do you let yourself remember what Delana did to you?
Okay, question.
Mm-hmm.
I know this will probably have side effects if I do remember.
Yeah.
Let me DM you something.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
I'll let the consequences happen if this happens.
I love consequences.
Okay. Sorry. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
No, you could.
He'll let himself go.
All right.
I think at first it starts off at like he's like his hands are really, really twitchy. He doesn't go for his sword immediately or his bow. His hands are just super twitchy to the point where he's like shaking, and he just lets out like just this like guttural scream from like the pit of your stomach. Like, you know how you get so mad you start crying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's where he's at. And he just fucking grabs a chair and just throws it against the fucking wall. Like he can't even control himself right now. That's how much of a frenzy he's in. He's just screaming and just thrashing like almost like a tantrum, but like he cannot stop himself.
Yeah. Your hatred is palpable. What they did to you. You were a child at the time. And it wasn't the joy that Delana got out of it, but it was just the sheer casualness of everything he did to you. He scarred you for life by branding you on your chest as you screamed out in horror, begging for anyone to stop. But he just gave you this casual smile on your face that you remember, and you'll probably remember until the day you die, as he says. That was for the good of your family. And
Yeah.
when was the last time that anyone ever thought what was good for you and you alone, as you let out that guttural scream? And as you let out that guttural scream, the other three of you guys can tell, like, underneath the eye patch, you can see that, like, there's a glow beginning to happen. And Indigo, you can feel, like, this deep hurt in your chest. But I don't think you care right now
No,
whatsoever. As you can feel, like, your eye just kind of like beginning to burn a little bit. And are you gripping your sword at all?
Eventually I think he'll take out his sword and just start like smashing furniture to pieces because he has nothing else to focus on. And I think yes, he's lost himself in this anger and frenzy, but I don't think he'd point it toward the group.
Yes, absolutely. You're smashing around just like tables and chairs, and like as the rest of you guys are like looking at Indigo, you could swear that like sparks are flying off of his sword. And as the three mind witnesses are summoned by
fuck.
Indigo's anger, you watch as Indigo's sword just begins to burn with this fire. As Indigo's eye patch is almost just seared off, as all of you can see that the eye is now red.
With a
Ooh.
different rune.
Oh.
Hold on. Bop.
Oh. Opening. Red is for anger.
Shut the fuck up. Not the starting gun, you piece of shit.
Were you typing the same thing, Nemo?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh god. Yeah. And as you're fucking pissed off, Indigo, there's something to focus the anger on.
Yeah.
As I'm assuming you let out this scream and charge into battle, as that's where we're going to end
Ah.
tonight's session.
Ooh,
Rude as
cliffhanger.
hell.